trying to see where I can see where's the. Can I see it through the Discord, or do I need to
Yeah,
see it through?
you should be able to see it in Discord. Hold on, let me get back there and put it up.
Okay.
Yeah, and bear with us, folks. I'm just gonna kind of get things going here. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen. I'm just gonna just do the entire screen. Okay, and that way you can
Ooh,
see more real time
yeah.
everything. I'm gonna be decorating the heck out of stuff. Oh yeah, wait till you see what I did to the ship. Cause
I'm
somebody,
so excited.
okay,
Like, I always love seeing what people build with these things, and every once in a while, I'm like, "Huh, I never thought of that. That's awesome."
yeah, and I was trying not to just like do everything. I think that was the hardest part for me. But I did redo the office, so
Ooh, yes. I so went in to try and redecorate, but because I've, like, just decorated it to make the mod, I was like, "I don't have any new ideas because 'cause I've been plugging at this thing for so long." So I'm like,
mhm.
"I'll give it time, and then I'm gonna redecorate it."
Yeah, let's see. All right, Shabir. Good morning, Shabir. So I had this morning we are interviewing Miss O plays Miss O, who has just come out with the Lambent ship. Tell me the actual name of the
Oh,
mod.
man. Lambent Street Rat Ship Services.
Okay, yeah. So I was like,
I've been I get it wrong too. I started doing like the video explanation of everything.
hmm
And I was like, wait, what's that mod called again? I was
yeah.
like, right.
Well, and I wanted to say it the right way because if somebody's Googling it or or trying to search for it, they want to. They're not gonna find it if
Right.
I
They want to
say
find it.
Miss O's street, ship habs.
Yeah,
They're gonna be like,
I kept getting missing out words and I was like, I literally just made this. Why don't I know the name of the mod? So
so
that
funny.
was great.
You
Oh, is
That's
that
good?
funny.
Gary?
Yeah. No, this is baby.
Oh, hey baby.
So what's funny is like right off the bat, I was like, Ghost, can you patch this so we can keep Gary? And
Oh.
I guess he told you how to do it.
Oh, yes, and I was like, I can do that, but then I realized it was to take the essential tag off, and if I take the essential tag off, people will kill him.
Mm.
So, like, this one person was like, I shot him by accident, and I'm like, I don't want someone to accidentally kill guys.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, but I guess I could make like a separate patch. 'Cause once people have got through the jump scare of meeting him, they could
Right.
maybe use the patch to make it so they can have friend. Because, yeah.
Well, what's funny is that's what I did to him. Is I didn't shoot him. I threw a
Oh,
capture thing because I wanted, I mean, a named
oh,
heat
like a
leech. Are you
Pokeball?
kidding
Yeah,
me?
like,
Yeah. Do you have
yeah.
Xenomaster?
I don't, but I need to get it for exactly that reason, actually.
You totally need to get it. You totally need to get it.
I
Yeah.
need pets.
Now this is your
Sorry.
voice,
Looking to
right?
escape this rig?
Yes, yes, it is.
That is fantastic.
I figured that that's like the one character if I add any more features that I would, need to people to go talk to. So I figured if
Right.
I did the voice myself for her, then I can add voiceover whenever I need to. So I never have to worry about someone else's schedule or whatever to,
Hey,
add
how's
new bits
tricks,
to
Captain?
her dialogue pool.
Yeah. Well, that's a really smart idea, actually. So you know what I did last night before I went to bed?
What?
I stole all the outfits off all the mannequins because I wanted the
I think
green
they
one.
respawn.
Yeah, I figured they probably
Yeah.
do. I'm hoping they do.
I kept
Okay.
doing the same thing too, and it took me a while to stop doing that. I was
Well, I
like
wanted the
it's not
green one. I wanted
stealing.
this one.
Oh, it looks so good on your captain
And
with
she's
the
so cute.
hair.
Oh, I
Oh
know.
my
Her
god.
Princess Leia hair.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that's really adorable.
So I
That one's
was seven. Wait, I'm sorry. How old was I? I was 6 years old when Star Wars came out, and
when does Star Wars
there definitely was some Princess Leia hair in my childhood.
come? I think when I was a kid, I wanted Princess Leia hair, but I was a real weenie about getting my hair like put up.
Uh-huh.
So I was never able to. I also don't have enough hair. My sister does. She got the hair genes.
Oh my gosh, I have ridiculous amounts of hair. I actually when I was a teenager, I had a hairdresser charge me $2 extra because I had so much hair.
My sister was the same.
Isn't that funny?
And I'm like, I have so little hair because I have like really fine hair. I'm like, why don't we just split the difference? And, you know,
So here's my player home. I
oh,
did
I
with
like, I,
your.
so you know how I say people do things I never think of? I would never have thought of using like the Furnish Your Fleet pieces in that one alcove. And that is genius.
Okay, I thought that you like purposely made it exactly to fit there because it fits exactly there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Isn't that
pretend I
crazy?
did.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Absolutely planned.
Yeah, that was on purpose. Totally thought about that. No, I made it to fit like the Hope Tech walls because that's, you know, what I'd been using for the
Mhm.
base. Um, and that is awesome.
Mhm. And I love your locker. Oh my gosh,
Oh my God, yes.
that's
I was
great.
like, I need lockers. I'm like, well, I want to make it pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so the other pieces I used just for your information and for other people. Color Spectrum Furniture is the
Right.
rugs.
Yeah. Is
Um,
it the diner set?
and Cosmic Diner, yeah. Cosmic
Yeah.
Diner.
Those look really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yep.
need to download some more mods.
So, and then I used, I used okay, how the heck did you get an activator on there and keep the lights? Is that an
Oh,
instance
wait.
back in? How did you do that?
Wait, on the lamp or the laptop?
The laptop.
Uh, it's not an instant. So I'm trying to think now. I think the screens are actually one of the material swaps you can get in game. Like normally, what I've been doing is, you know, the console kits.
Yeah.
You know, like so you can embed the screens from those into like the little screen bit there. But on this one,
Oh my
it's
gosh, I didn't even think about doing that. Okay.
yeah, that's what I've been doing on some of them. But this one, it's a terminal. So there's I want to say like there's two or three versions of the hacker laptop in the creation kit, and one of them is a terminal you can actually use. So,
Yeah.
and
Okay. That's what I'm
bounty
gonna do.
clearance, I think, counts as a terminal rather than like the mission boards. So, it's
Okay.
one of those, and there's a material swap for both of those screens, and then the writing and like the graffiti and stickers and everything is, you know, added separate, and it's in like an instance pack in. So it's
Right,
like a
right.
regular terminal on a mat an instance back in with all the extra
Right.
bits.
Okay. Okay, I'm totally gonna fix that. That has bothered me for ages. I actually made another one just so I could.
Oh,
This is my research terminal I made.
oh,
Hold
I
on.
like it.
Hold on, I'll show you what I did. Yeah. Look, I made it look like a real laptop.
Oh,
Real
that
computer.
is so cool.
I know, I love it. But when I saw
I
this,
think
I was
I've
like,
seen someone
oh,
else
I have to
using that
ask
too.
her. I have to ask her how
Yeah,
she did
so
it.
that's how I did it. And in the
That's
future, I had,
amazing.
like the little you can like size down the like the screens from all the different
Yeah. No, I'm totally doing that.
yeah, and
Holy
they fit
shit.
in there because it's so bulky that they never stick out the end. Because I had one that was running like the little DJ screens.
Yeah.
Um, oh yeah, that's in my the sleep crate. The sleep crate,
Yeah.
the street right sleep crate one has that, and I added like those screens to make it pretty.
That's cool. I might have to,
So
yeah, I might have to get that.
I'm trying.
So,
So if you need to find the exact model for the terminal, it's in
oh, I
like
know
there's
what it
one of
is because
the
so here, I'll show you why I know what it is. So I did, this was just a little quick free mod I did because basically I just wanted it kind of thing. So
I've got so many mods like that too.
you know, so this,
Like
but
an
I could not figure out how to make it have the activator for, you know, the workbench
yeah,
and do that at the same time. But now that you told me how to do that, I'm totally gonna do that. Like probably this afternoon.
yeah.
I'll probably have
I
it up
had
this
the same.
afternoon.
'Cause I had the same thing. I was like, I want to make it do a thing, and then I was in this ecliptic base. It's like the one with like the big hexagonal hubs that you get sent to a lot.
Hmm.
And it's like right there in their workshop, and I was like, okay, well that works as a terminal, so it's in here somewhere.
Yeah. So
So
this like universe, I just, since you know I knew I was going to be interviewing you, I just went ahead and decided to just do everything neon. You know, And so I went into Benjamin Bayou's house and stole everything, like all these giant things.
I I go in and steal everything out of his apartment like every few months. I'm like, because so he's got the giant
Funny.
Newton's cradles, and they make excellent magazine racks
Oh my gosh, I think
because of
we're
like
gonna
the
have to go
size of
back.
them. Yeah, if you put them down, and you can even like in the vanilla game, you can just pop the magazines in, and they like fold in there with like the havoc static and physics and everything, and they are the perfect size for a magazine rack.
Your tea maker is gorgeous. I love that.
Oh, thanks. That. Oh man, what did I make that out of? It's like the blue leaves you get for some of the different
Yeah,
resources.
yeah.
Oh man,
Well,
it's
I
like
I
one of the
noticed the tray. You have that turned upside down.
right, and then I think like so it's like the cylinder from the Mac kit for the the globy bit around it, and then I want to say the lights come from one of the other resources like vital fluids or
Oh,
something like
uh-huh.
that.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Um, yeah, I think that's what it was because I wanted them to look like they're in water, and then I was like, well, what if I make this big?
That's so great. I love it. Oh my gosh. Mm.
I just love putting things like even when I was still playing, just building in the vanilla game before the creation kit or mods dropped, like trying to
Uh-huh.
find different ways to use all those Misc items to build things has been like one of my
Yeah.
favorite things to do.
Isn't it
And I
fun?
love seeing
Gosh.
it really is. And like people are like, where'd you get that thing from? I'm like, okay, so it's a white vase and
Yep.
and then once you layer it all up, you got a hookah table or something.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
But oh
I
man,
love everything. I love how you decorate everything. I actually really appreciate that you left a little bit of open space for us to, add your own
yeah, I
touch.
was filling it all in. I was like, oh, people might want to add their own weird junk. So I need to leave a little bit of space for people to add their own personal junk.
Mm-hmm. And the lights on the weapon racks, love. Absolutely love.
Thanks. I think one of them at the moment, and I don't know which one, someone sent in a bug report, was one of them is tagged as melee. So I don't know which color it is, but one of them needs fixing. So that's in the next update.
Oh, why? I mean, can you put melee stuff on it?
No, and that's what.
Oh, okay.
At one
Okay.
point, I started trying to make them do melee, and it was looking janky. Like it just wasn't lining up. So I
Yeah.
went back to an old save before I did that, and I did not go far enough. So I started it, but not finished it. And I was like, oh, I need to turn that back to a regular because it's got the regular nodes, but it's asking for the wrong equipment.
So how did all this start? Because you started just wanting to do a some ship mods, right?
Right. Yeah, this was originally my. I think I can probably do this in like a few weeks or a month project, and then it took 8 months. Like literally, I could almost made a whole human being. But yeah, I started doing the ship mods, and like like the Falkland one had come out. It had that beautiful showroom, and I was like, man, I want to build a showroom so bad. So I started building the showroom, and then
And thank you for
I
not
just got
doing it in
really
New Atlantis for crying out loud.
yes. Well, I thought like
Thank you.
neon might be just as bad because it's super popular. Well, it's not super popular for mods maybe, but it is, it's a lot in neon. But yeah, so I got building and then I was like thinking of all the different things I could do to make it useful, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. And like I think I joked to my friends that I needed a new tag under the creation kit for just 90% scope creep. This that is what this is. Like every time I was almost done, I'd be like, "Oh wait, I can do
Oh,
this." My friends would be like, "You should release it," and I'm like, "No, no, no, not till I've got dancing." I'm
not till
like,
we have dancing people. And
"Oh, you can dance on your ship, the ship too." I don't know if anyone's found that yet because I need to explain it. Um,
yeah, so how do I mean, can you do it here or do you have to be on your ship?
uh, you can't do it here, and I can
Okay.
probably add it here actually next time. But when you're on the ship and on in space, you can have a party. Like when you
Okay.
turn the DJ booth on in the ship hab, it activates a DJ like vibing marker by the DJ console and dance marker well, many dance markers on the dance floor, but one that the player can use.
Hmm.
And those are marked by like a small faded splash of paint. So if you see the paint on the ground, if you click around that, you can dance.
Oh,
And that works anywhere, but the music only works if you're in space.
okay. Hey, I know how you can get. I know how you can make the Gary thing where it's still achievement friendly. Just
Ooh.
make it a setting, like in your player
Ah.
settings, that you can make him essential or not essential, and then just put a little note that says, if he's not essential, you can, capture him and, you can
Yeah.
make him your
I
friend.
have
You
to
can
look and
just say
see.
that way, and then there's no dependency or anything.
Right. Yeah, that would work. I'll have to look and see about that then. Because, yeah, I want to
Not
take
that I
Gary
know
with
how to
me.
do
It's like,
that. I bet Marv could figure it out
I don't
if you didn't
either,
know.
but I'm sure somebody could tell me. I'm like, I don't know how to do player settings, but I can figure it out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
gosh, every
what a,
time I
oh,
open up the
sorry.
kit, I learn something new. So,
Me
gosh.
too. It's usually that something doesn't work that I think works. I'm like, I'll open up, I'm like, I'm do this thing. It should be really easy. And I'm like, not.
Yeah. So I don't want to give
I
anything
want to,
away, but make sure you check out this area. But I'm not going to give it away in case you haven't
so
yet.
Hey there.
when I was decorating that room, originally it was really hard to find. It was like in shadow, and then I added like the yellow lights because like yellow is universal sign for look here. And then I'm
Okay.
like clean up, like an arrow pointing up, and then the lens flare
Oh.
and the hatch. And I'm like, people are gonna find it too easy. It's not gonna be like something people find down the road anymore. And then I was wrong.
Yeah, no one's going to find it. It's unless someone
So
tells you to go look there.
I think like the clue I have now is things are looking up now that you're staff is like the clue for finding it. So if you go in the staff only thing and look up, there's a little secrety bit, and there's a couple of bits in there that one of them's not on purpose hidden, but I think will be hard to find. So it's very exciting.
It is. I love that you give us the option of having things be dirty and not dirty. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
I've had like so many people comment on like my videos when I'm doing, the building for outposts, and they're like, "Wow, I love your outpost, but why so much trash?" And I'm like, "Because trash makes it look lived in." But I learned people hate trash. And as I was building this, I'm like, "This is a very trash forward design." Like, so I'm like, people who hate trash are gonna hate that. So I started putting the toggles everywhere. You can even turn it off down here too. And I think it turns off the trash in the water and on the decks, and it fixes the mirror in the bathroom as well.
Oh, wow. There you go. Well, you know what's
So
funny
you're,
is, like, this doesn't bother me, but on my ship, you better clean the hell up out after yourself.
yeah, I think so the
So I'm
first
like,
one. I had the trash like in the bar, and I was like, that's like a minimal trash. But then I got pretty heavy in one, and I'm like,
Come on
I need to
in,
make
time to
working
shine.
trash cans, otherwise there's gonna be riots.
Hey there, looking. Of course, I'm here to help you look your best.
I'm always curious what she's carrying at any time. Like the swimsuits in there, which come up every once in a while, because there's like 6 swimsuits in the game, and that's it. And I'm like, sometimes you just need more.
oh, yeah. I didn't even know there was a swimsuit. That's great.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can.
wait to find the swimsuit.
It's just a normal one, but I actually might make a custom one for swimming in that
Come back
beautiful,
again, yeah?
beautiful pool at the bottom of the
Oh my
marketplace.
gosh, that's funny. So,
Like I took a. Oh,
oh,
go for
no,
it.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I took a dip in there to see how that would work out, and I'm like, it's sort of satisfying, but I feel like I'm gonna get cholera.
Yeah, you probably are.
So it's not
So
nice.
funny. That's so thoughtful that you fixed the mirror. That's I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love little details like that. Got
And
the
like,
boom pot.
there's a fix like the lamp, like the light, the fluorescent light in the showroom. Like there's one by the elevator and one in the office, and that gets fixed too. So if you take the trash away in those spots, it fixes the lights because the QA came back and they were like, the light is getting turned in off, and I'm like, no, it's getting fixed. It's like it's not broken. I figured people who hate trash probably hate like hanging broken lights too. So
That's
I
funny.
I fixed my debris and broken bits too.
So what's funny is these two vending machines in particular are very I don't know if you did this on purpose or not, but these two particular are really important for leveling up your gastronomy, and they're very hard
Oh.
to find. Like the poutine is like super hard to find. So I actually I added these two same vending machines to the den for that reason.
I
So
did not know that, but
yeah.
much like the alcove, I'll pretend I did. No, I didn't. I had because
Well, yeah.
I
Now
like
you
leveled up
can
my
put
gastronomy
that.
a bit.
You can actually put that.
Yeah.
You can say I added two very important vending machines to the bottom area to help you with your gastronomy.
I will mention that they do that, but I'm going to mention you told me because I'm not going to even pretend that I knew. I'd added to the description, but like last time I looked,
Funny.
it was like you have 22 characters left, and I'm like, oh, I had
Oh
to write
yeah.
observation
Oh.
deck. I'm like, I don't know how many characters observation deck is, but I'm pretty sure now I'm like, that's it. It also
Is there
wouldn't
a
let
way
me
to get out of
say,
here if you swim?
yeah, you can boom pack, boost pack out.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Whee! Ooh, it's scary though, isn't it? What's down there?
it's got like broken sleep crates and like bits of
Oh
like the bits
wow.
that we
Oh
used to
wait.
build everything. So if you look, there's like a if you look towards like the double waterfall, there's some like sleep crate doors and stuff, and um, I put so much stuff down there. It
Oh,
was the
that's
last thing I
really
did before
cool.
I submitted it. I was like, I want to make it look like the area that we're in, but like broken, you know, as if it hadn't
Yeah.
like the non-restored parts. And I spent like a whole afternoon building that, and I'm like, no one will ever see it.
So this, yeah, except for Sweet Pea, yeah, Sweet Pea goes right
Right?
down there.
There's one guy, he did
Wow.
like a review of it, and he had the mod where you can go underwater, and he actually went underwater immediately. And I was like, huh, well, maybe someone will see it.
That's really
So it's
cool.
gonna hide like a little Cyberpunk 2077 Easter egg down there with like a tape slate about Laguna Bend
Oh, that'd be
in the
cool. Yeah, there's a
sleep
lot of
crates. But I
people
was
that would
like,
love
no one's
that.
gonna see it. Then one person jumped in and would have found it. I was like,
And
okay,
so
well,
the
maybe I should
lore
add.
is that all this was underwater, correct?
Right, yeah. So the law was that this was like part of the hole that just got flooded out. So it was like just where all like the garbage and like fish guts and I guess bodies would end up like
Gross.
flushed down into neon. And Celeste finds out one day with like Poppy, and then her and her crew like get the water levels like lowered down and then start building this whole empire down here.
So yesterday in my stream, I actually went around and found all the slates for everybody.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it's the two slates right now, and two slates, two terminals, and the kiosk, and then the two magazines. I think currently.
yeah. So we went and found all that stuff. So make sure there's a lot of backstory and stuff here. Make sure you go up. Um, make sure you go up here. Check everything out. I love this. This made me laugh. Like literally made me laugh out loud. I loved that.
Well, good.
I just thought it was
Like
so great.
sometimes I'm writing things and I'm like, I find it funny, and I'm like, well, hopefully.
Oh, I love it. No, absolutely love it.
You try anything, you're dead.
I feel like after building, writing has been like my favorite. I really like writing for these mods. It's kind of fun, and it really makes me appreciate how difficult even really simple things are.
And
Like the vendor conversations.
like I want those T-shirts. I want all the T-shirts.
I'll see what I can do. So the t-shirts,
I was like, oh my gosh, I
they're
love
like
these.
there's not many clothing items.
Mhm.
So I got the clothing items, and then they're like the kids' drawings that
Mhm.
you find on like whiteboards and
Don't forget
stuff.
your trip
Yeah.
So
Take
I
us
guess I
over
need
here.
a few people have said that. So I'm like, all right, I need to add some tank tops to that clothing pack.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
So yeah, as soon as I saw
great.
the one with like the little wizard dog, is that a wizard dog or
Mhm.
a wizard
Go back
rat
and look.
or I don't know. I love
I think
him.
it's a.
I
I
was
think it's a
like,
dog.
it's a
Yeah, it's a
dog.
dog.
Yeah, he's like a little wizard dog. I'm like, I want a wizard dog t-shirt.
I love the kitty cat. I mean, I was all over that. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh,
I
the
think
kitty cat.
I see like it's
They're
oh,
all
it's a
cute though.
bow. I was like, is it like a little
Yeah, she has a
headdress? Yes,
bow.
little bow.
Oh my
Aw.
gosh, the cuteness. I mean, you wonder if this is just like one of the Bethesda devs' kids' drawings. You know, like literally. I would love to
I
know if that
assume
was true.
so. 'Cause I know that they had like one of the devs' kids' portrait. It was in like Fallout 4, and that the cat
don't fancy
paintings were
being
one of the
careful,
devs' like kittens that they got.
Hmm.
So I assumed that these like kids' drawings were probably like people's kids' drawings, which is really cute.
So I was telling
Wow.
Miss O the other day when this first came out, and I showed off the barrel full of Wilbies, and someone was like, "I'm buying it right now."
It's always weird, like the things that are insta sells. Like for me, the staple edition mod, I was like, wait, I get to shoot people with a real staple gun, and it might come in a fun color. I'm like, I don't need to
Yeah.
look twice. I'm like, I'm just buying that.
I totally there's like right now I'm level, wait, let me see what I am, 'cause I haven't checked in a couple days. Level 413. So I'm starting to have some form ID issues. And so I had
Wow.
to cut down on my
good.
just ridiculous amount of collecting, because I collect, you know, like
Yeah.
tons of stuff. Okay, so this is what it looks like if you take off the trash. Um, just you know, for folks that care about that kind of thing. Oh, let's
If
go
you
look
do
at the
not
bathroom, 'cause
appreciate
I
it.
didn't even check that out.
Like, watch me be a liar, and I like somehow didn't link it up, and
Ah,
it's not. It's fixed. Thank God. All
yeah,
right. I was like, wow. I'm
yeah,
talking
you're
about
like stealing
graphics, the
yourself.
mirror,
Oh crap! I hope
the
it
broken.
really is
Like,
fixed.
oh. There's also like a little dude, I think, in the last stall. He doesn't do much. I just added some animation markers for if people were having like a rough night.
Oh,
We got this guy.
oh,
And it's
sorry,
like a
sorry about that.
little crying marker, because normally if you're in like a dodgy bathroom, there's like someone crying in it. So every once in a while, like the disciples seem to use that one. So you'll find like a crying disciple just
That's funny.
having a bad time.
Oh my gosh,
And I
I
think there's
never
like a
would have
kneeling
found that.
one.
Oh my gosh, that is
I was like,
hilarious.
I think Fallout thing that I kick open like every single bathroom stall. Like I'm either gonna get blown up or I'm gonna find something. So like every bathroom stall, I'm just like, wee.
Now I noticed that one of these you can actually decorate, right? One of these.
Yeah. So once you've joined the collective, you can come in here and this is yours. Like there's a little a bunch of entries get added to the kiosk, and there's one about like the vacant sleep crate, so you can come in and take it over. I think it's undecorated at first, and then if you press the decor button, it decorates. Yeah, you can have it either already done or not already done.
Nice. Yeah, you know
I
me.
love sleep crates.
I'm more likely to take all of it out so I can decorate it myself. So,
Same.
but what's sad is I love your little TVs. Thank you for adding that. Oh my gosh, I've used the heck out of
Yeah,
that
I
already.
could add I should add the Ryujin version too. I'm trying to find screens that work well with it, because the different like overlays, some of them start flickering really bad. Like some of them don't,
Mm-hmm.
mesh really well, especially when you put it in a pack in. So I'm trying to find horizontal animations that look good for TVs. But I got like the multiple boom boxes, so I should add some more of the TVs. I think as
Yeah,
I update this mod.
I like these cabinets too. These are great. Like that. I mean,
Yeah, those
with
are.
the color like that.
I think I can add those as well, actually, because those are just like I'm like, are those wall cabinets or are they floor cabinets I put on the
They're
wall?
floor
If they're wall
cabinets,
cabinets,
but if you rename them,
I
you
think
can just put that you can just add that um I just used
right.
hold on, I'll show you what I used. Uh,
I always worry about them poking through, because in here it's like behind it is just the void.
yeah, it
But
doesn't
sometimes
matter.
like
So what
had
I
some where
did,
it looks great, but it comes through the wall on the other side, and I was like,
I used the group outpost pack-in dummy, and you actually,
yeah.
you know how it looks like a big red
Wait,
X, right? Looks like a big red X.
but you can sink.
You can sink it
things
into
walls.
yes, you can. You just hold on. I'm gonna show you because I just made this last night. I'm already adding stuff to my mod, so I know, I understand. I know how it is. See?
Which is I got a few which sink into walls. Like I can't remember which. It was like I want to say it's in Furnish
The
Your
ship
Fleet.
cabinet.
Yeah,
You see
those
how,
guys. I've
yeah.
got
You see how the
love those
ending,
guys.
Yeah, so this is, I did it in black.
Yeah.
I'm not redoing anything you did. I
I
just
think
do
I
it.
have that one in Furnish Your Fleet, but with like
Yeah.
some little lights on them. They're really deep. I'm always surprised. I'm like, wow, those are chunky.
Yeah. And I just put the big red X like halfway. So like half the X is in the wall and half of it's
Uh,
at the bottom there.
half,
I did it from the bottom, not the top. And so it just, see how it just sinks in like that?
yeah,
So
yeah. I think
that's what I did. And
yeah,
you
the
just,
ones I did that. They come out on the other, like the partition walls. I had trouble with, like the ones from Buildable walls and doors. They have a habit of just poking through a little, and I was like,
I
oh.
use that mod
Sometimes it's a
so
feature.
much. Gosh,
I got so
love
many
that mod.
things to add to that and Furnish Your Fleet. Those are gonna be
What's funny is I've
forever
noticed
growing.
that, like, I'll just open it one day and there's something in it, and I'm like, wow, it's like Christmas.
I meant to do like
New
an
stuff.
update video because a while ago someone was like, I have these interior doors. Why? Where do they come from? I was like, oh, I added those. And she was like, when? I'm like, oh, like months ago.
Well,
She's
I
like, I had these
love,
the whole
yeah,
time. I'm
feel
like,
free to
yeah.
add these, and I even want the little poster on the front. Just add it just like
I
that.
need to find a
Add
way.
one
Cause I
without
add
and add
like
with it.
smaller posters.
But I
'Cause
love
I
the
like the post.
metallic sheen to it. I love that.
Me too. I had to like start cutting down on the metallic because I'm like, metallic! And then the game was like, please, I don't want to render any more reflections, please. Like my PC was fine, then
You're
I put it on my
killing me.
Xbox and it's like, I'm gonna terminate myself now. I'm like, all right, less metal. I get it. I get it, Xbox.
Oh, because you
I
play on
will say,
Xbox. Yeah, no, I
Xbox
love that.
runs like it, it does a lot more than I thought it would be able to because I was really going ham with the lighting in some of those ship apps, and I was like, already gone too far. And I was like, oh man, the Xbox is gonna hate this, but it ran it like a champ. I was like, all right.
And I love your Street Java coffee cups. Oh, wait, I'm gonna grab
That's
these.
actually vanilla. Those are
They're hard to find though.
yeah, they are. And I think they're listed in the creation kit as like neon coffee cup or something.
Mm,
And I was like, well, if it's neon,
that's right.
even if we don't know that outside of the creation kit, I gotta put them all over here. And I love those cups. They're
Yeah.
the
I
only
literally do
place I can.
ground pounder to get one.
Oh, they got them there too. Like
Yeah.
the ecliptic Vulture's Roost is the one place where I find them
Oh, okay.
regularly.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go do that too.
I have I have a
'Cause
set
they
of
only have
notes on
one.
my phone. Oh, do they? They got two at the Vulture's Roost.
Okay. I'll have
Have
almost a set
I need
then.
to do a video of it at some point. I've got like a little note document on my phone where I note Misc items I want a lot of. So like the
Right.
document trays and those like the little like honeycomb lamps. I like to use a lot.
Hmm.
So I started keeping like a running thing of like all the locations of the
Hey there.
tri-grip dumbbells. So hard to find Misc items. I've got like this whole list, and all the miniature plushies. That's been like my life goal is to find all the miniature plushies. I haven't found a mini star pal yet, or a cuddly saw, or cuddle saw, but I found like all the other ones in like miniature.
Oh wow.
Ah, you got a swanky deck. Like I was
Okay.
like, some people are not gonna want it to be scuzzy and it'd make a great, like cocktail bar. So I
Yeah.
made it clearable, and I'm
That's what I
like,
made.
I
A cocktail
so
bar.
excited to see someone do it already because it looks so good.
Yeah. So, and
And
that's
those lights have to look good too
this
from
is what
like
I
the
was
landing
telling you.
pad.
Yeah, this is what I was telling you about. Like, I didn't redo anything you did. I just did something different. So, like, I did the
Yeah,
walls and I
I
added
say
lights
those
to
light up
them.
walls look nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna add more of these. The wooden
Please.
walls, the plain wooden ones. I'm gonna add lights to
Yeah, those
those,
look
I think.
amazing.
Well, you know what's
Those look
crazy?
so nice.
You can stack them. Like, you can,
What?
yeah, you can literally take another one of these and like stack it on top, which is crazy. I will. When I figured
Yeah.
out you could do that, I'm like, what?
I think like you can do that to a point with like the better buildable walls and doors, but because of the
Yeah.
collision forgiveness, it can be a little weird looking because they sink into each other a bit, and it's hard to find that sweet spot. Um, but I've just been finishing some out like a Crimson Fleet party palace. And I was like trying to like stack some bits there to make it tall.
Mhm.
Been trying to like get some. 'Cause I haven't done videos in a while, and I miss doing it. So I've been building my outposts in the game as a way to decompress from building things in the creation kit. It's
That's
like,
funny.
what are you doing to relax? I'm like the same thing, only now it's in a game, so it's played.
Well, what's funny
Oh, and there's a
is
little. Oh,
oh,
I'm gonna
no,
say
go
there's
ahead.
a marker by the railing by your bar.
Uh-huh.
Right, there's like you see that little paint down there. You can use that marker to look at your ships if you've ever
Oh,
and get photos
cool.
of yourself. There's another one for the companion next to it, so sometimes you can get like a little picture of you and your companion like chilling together on
Oh,
that
that's really
balcony.
that's awesome. My gosh, I love
I
it. Oh, I want all the
I was
lights though.
like,
The
I
candlelight looks
always
amazing there. Jeez.
I love those little lanterns. I think I used them on my
I love
yeah, the
them.
Skyrunner, the Cyber Runner Sky Suite. I used them on that, and I was like, I'm gonna want those here. But every time I see that my companions or any NPC leaning on one of those railings, I'm like, I want to lean on a railing. Um, so I made it happen.
Awesome.
Oh man, I love that bar so much. It looks so pretty.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
that's from Taylor Spaces. This is from my new mod. That
Yeah,
just
that's
came out.
nice.
Hey, I'll send it to you. I'll just I'll just drop it in there and
Oh,
you can use it. Feel free.
awesome. And I love those little the red. I don't think I've found them in the game, but I love those little red stools. I just think they're really cool
Oh,
looking.
these are vanilla. They're actually
Yeah, but
yeah, isn't that crazy?
I think they're in the vanilla but I don't know where.
You see them in
Like, I don't think I've.
Euphorica.
That would have been like, yeah. As soon as I said that, I'm like, I bet that's Euphorica, and then yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I never really run into them, and I'm like, why not? Those are cool.
Yeah.
Could
So
see them in like Sonny DeFranco's villa. They'd be good there. Oh, I love those candles on the table. Those are nice. Those are yours,
these
right?
yeah, mm-hmm. I love
Nice.
this light. Actually, I was just thinking that the candlelight light from that would look amazing on these. If you wanted to
Oh
make them look
yeah.
like they were candle lit, I'll send you the form ID for what that is, in case
Yeah.
you want to
Like
use it.
I'm actually working on a lighting mod. It's another free one, like buildable walls and doors, but for lighting.
Just make sure that it's
That's
put them as decorations so that people can put them in their player
yeah.
homes. I was so I spent like a bunch of money, not a bunch of money, but I spent money
Yeah.
on a mod that was lighting and then was so disappointed when you couldn't use it on ships. I was like, "Oh man." Cuz that's why I
Oh,
bought
right.
it, cuz the ships are so dark,
So
you know.
there's two settings for for decoration items.
Uh-huh.
Um Miscellaneous, and one of them is ship usable and one isn't, which
Right.
is I need to check it actually because I'm working on an update for the Argos mod, and need to change it on the mission board so you can build those on ships.
Hold on.
I want to say it's like miscellaneous interior is the one that
Okay.
you
That's good.
can use on ships.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's two, and the game uses both in the build menu, and one is shippable and the other is not ship buildable.
So I
But
so I used all the same
ooh,
tabs, but I just changed like how they were. I don't like
yeah,
ladders. I'm kind of ladder reverse. So I
I hate
added
them.
I added steps. So
Nice,
yeah. I
and the
kind of
ladders were a headache.
oh my gosh. I kind I wish that there was some sort of Hope Tech version of steps. They're all, like
If
kind
I
of one. Mostly people use Stroud to make them.
Yeah, I started looking into like making one for Hope Tech, but there's no tabs that made sense size wise, so I'd have to figure out how to make like the 3D model to
Right.
make
I
a
mean,
double
yeah.
stack tab. So it's on my stretch goals is to add some stairways to it because ladders are fine, but
Yeah.
isn't it better if we don't have to have them?
Well, if you're gonna have gravity, you might as well have steps.
Right? I'm like we have. I think it was like really difficult to get ladders working. I think I remember like reading an interview or something where someone said that. So I'm like, you know what? You put a lot of work into these ladders. I understand. So I will use
Yeah.
them. but
You know what's funny about that?
also,
Yeah, because one of my followers is a Bethesda dev, Worm
oh
God,
wow,
and he was saying, we worked. Everyone's been wanting us to do ladders for years. They say we want to be able to walk up ladders, and then the minute we put them in, they make
everyone's
mods
like, no
to
ladders,
avoid them.
right?
So
Yeah, I remember them saying how hard it was to do, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use them because I know they worked hard on this. So
okay, so the request I have for better buildable walls and doors is I want these sleep
uh,
crate walls. I love
okay,
them.
I started adding them to this mod.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, no, save them
it
for
was looking
buildable.
weird.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, add it to
I
build
like
better
what you
buildable
did.
walls and doors.
They're neat.
I love those walls. They were a challenge because they're a lot of different parts actually went into making those bits,
Mhm.
and trying to get them sized so they didn't stick out of the exterior of the ship.
Oh, yeah, gosh.
Because you got like it's a little forgiving, but it's not as forgiving as I had hoped. So I kept like finding little bits poking out, and I'd have to put them back in, and I'm like, but I want this wall.
Yeah. So this is your empty one.
Nice. Oh my god, that looks so good.
So I put it over. I have a mod. I have Mattel's ladderless,
Oh yeah.
docker and that, so that you can actually use the space, which I really like. But
That's really cool.
I like it because you can manually install it. You just drop it into your textures. I guess, well, maybe it's meshes. It tells you how to do it.
Meshes, yeah.
You just drop it in there, and so it's not an ESM. It's just I just did the loose files version. Nice. So I don't have to take this off. If Bethesda drops something, a beta, I don't have to remove this. I can just.
That was one of the things that ended up being difficult with these habs was like the extra ladders that stick up at the top. Because at first I was like, I'll lose this with a door. I'll lose this if we get a door. But I figured like the hatches would be fine. But the ladders made it really difficult for NPCs to like path around it because the bit sticking up at the top. And I ended up having to remove a lot more furniture than I wanted to allow for those hatches, which was a bit of a bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Because otherwise the NPCs were like, I want to go this way. I'm like, you can't. There's a kitchen, but I want to. And then they'd all just like bunch up. And I'm like, all right, fine. The kitchen's gone. You can walk around it now.
Right. So I used your better buildable walls and doors to make this little entry kind of, go ready area. So
I got one of those on my pirate ship that I did, and this one's much swankier.
I used all your stuff. So
yeah, it looks so good. I love those doors.
I used the little lights that you put in to like frame it,
Yeah. Oh man, that looks really nice.
So, and the plant is from Pegasus's new little kind of gardening mod they did, but it covers their feet.
It's kind of like one of the ones one of the ones I added. I added some similar.
Is that from you? Hold on. Could be.
Might be.
All growing here. Maybe this is yours. Hold on.
I think I added like a bunch of planters because I'm like, how do I make my grungy interiors look classy? I'm like, planters. So I figured if I added some exotic planters, then
it is yours.
Could, yeah.
Yep.
Well, people could make them look classy.
Well, it's perfect because you know how the heels are hitting the back there, and then the front of their feet look like they're kind of floating, and so I put that there to keep it from.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets really bothered by things like that, because I'm like, no one's gonna see this half an inch, but I know it's there, and it's making me sad.
Right. Oh my gosh.
The thing that really bummed me with the plants was like I did them on terrestrial, I guess, and in space, like the glow isn't quite as bright on the plants as I would have liked, because you need like special emissives for space, but I still think they look cool.
So this, of course, is Tank Girl's kitchen. So I use that. And what's funny, I literally made this little galley egg pan, and if you put it on the right side, you can actually have both in one galley. You can have hers and mine in the regular bowl.
Awesome.
That cool.
I love getting as many tiny, tiny things in one spot as I can. That was
Yep.
really cool. I've been
So
like
it's a
really,
great
really
mixer.
desperate to see how people use these empty habs because I'm like, is this space like a total pain in the ass to do in the game? Like I do some building, but I'm never sure how flexible it is for everyone else. And I'm
Oh,
like,
I love it.
this
Oh my
looks so
gosh.
good. And that's Pine Girl's boxes, right? Too.
Yep. So now this is what's cool.
Part like
You
the
know,
lactic carpet.
people probably think that we all get in a room together somewhere and say, "Okay, how are you doing this?" Because I
Oh.
want everything to work together. No, it's just magical, I guess, because this is what I was telling you about the planters. So you look at the front of this planter here where it says control console, and
Yeah.
all of these planters it does all these things. You can choose. So there's your luxury textile.
Oh yeah.
So and you but you can
No,
literally set it up on your ship.
that's great. And you don't have to hurt a single precious foxbat hair on their little baby faces.
Right. And
Like,
look how crazy
I'm
this
glad they
is
made him
though.
so
Look at that.
violent. Man, damn.
Right. Yep,
It's kind of a party, right?
it is.
Yeah, like I felt so bad killing those foxbats, like I was saying earlier when I was talking, like getting set up.
Mhm.
But once I got swamped by them a few times, I felt less bad. I still feel bad.
Oh,
Like at least they started.
I literally lost an hour of play because I got killed by a foxbat while I was decorating.
Yep.
And it snuck up behind me. I was literally, I was on the I have a mod that would sink your landing pad into the ground kind of. And so it
Yeah.
just walked up the back of it and killed me while I was
Oh.
decorating, and I was like,
Okay, now I feel a little less bad again. Honestly, it's gonna become really dangerous to be a foxbat soon. I'm like, this time it's personal
right?
and for couches.
So there's
And it
there's
looks
one of
so
your
nice.
glowy plants.
I was trying to think like what would we have on Neon. I'm like coral, kelp, and glowy things.
Yeah.
They use like those broadleaves on the Cyberrunner Sky Suite. It looks so nice on the balcony at night, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta add those.
So I love this. This is really neat. Your shielded cargo bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like
So I gotta
this.
explain how that works better when I do the update, because someone was like, do you put it in, is it things you drop in here and it's just adds like shielded cargo capacity to the ship stats, the same as like the exterior modules, only, it's a hab, because
Uh-huh.
I always I'm like, if I have a cargo hold, it should hold cargo.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Sometimes as you build, so you probably also haul like a lot of crap everywhere with you.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, I don't want to have that many modules on the outside of my ship because eventually I run out of space to put guns. So I was like, I'm gonna make these habs actually cargo capacity, so I can have a few more guns on my ship and a few less cargo pods. But I had like originally like a dry ice, like a freezer effect in there, but
I see
it
a
would
little
like
bit of
fall
fog.
up and like this fog. It used to have like a full like like that kind of like
Yeah.
when the mist that comes down. It was so pretty, but it would ball up and like fly out the back of your ship when you were
Oh, that's
flying.
funny.
So I had to get rid of it, and so I spent like a good week trying to find out a way to do it without having to get rid of it because I loved it so much, and then eventually I had to say goodbye.
That's funny. My
think
fire will stream out of the ship if I put a fireplace in, but
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. I'm like, it's venting.
I didn't either
It's
on me,
venting it.
but
It's
someone
fine.
I knew someone was gonna see it, and they were like, "I don't like these poop poop." I'm like, "Yeah, fine." Like
Funny.
my other misty bits, it was just that one that it just wouldn't play nice.
You could probably just do, I don't know, one of those little Aquila foggy effects, I guess. But I mean, it probably doesn't matter really.
Yeah.
It looks fine the way it is.
That's what I figured. I'm like, it looks fine. I maybe shouldn't waste another week on trying to make
Funny.
it go a little bit foggier because no one will probably
Ooh.
notice.
So I'm totally fixing this like today, people. So just
Yeah.
look, Miss O taught me her ways. So I want to thank you because I mean basically you are like my spirit sister as far as decorating and all that stuff goes.
Oh, I love your decorating too. I love seeing
I've learned so
decorators, man. Because
much
like
from
people
you.
were so down on it when it first came out, and I was like, this is like my favorite game to decorate ever.
Yeah.
And like I didn't think
Just
anything would
wondering
ever
where you'd gone.
take the top seat from like Fallout 4.
Mhm.
And when I first got into this one, I wasn't sure either because I was like, I don't know. But then I got into it and I'm like, no, I will decorate in Starfield forever until I die.
I feel
I
like they
really love
fixed
it.
a lot of issues that were
Hey,
in the other
see you.
games. I mean, really.
Yeah. Thing is, they fixed some of the issues that were really good to like force things in, like the pillar glitch
Oh,
from Fallout 4. I miss like every once in a while I'm building and I'm like shed a tear. I'm like, if only I had a pillar.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, but I love those helmets on there. Like the glowy ones look so cool.
So Green Recon says, funny enough, I use an effect volume to get my cargo habs cold storage to look like there's a slight frost mist in the air.
I
Hey
think
there, Captain.
I
It's
didn't
actually-
find one that fit quite right, but
All right, Green
I'll try
Recon, you
that.
need to send her the form ID for it.
Send me your fog.
What's
I
funny
also had
is-
trouble with some. Go for it.
Oh, there's a bunch of mod authors watching this right now. Just FYI.
Hi. I can't see the chat, but hi.
So funny.
I had like this really awesome fog and all of my habs look so good. And then, because I always fly in first person, I am that freak. I'm like the one person who does that maybe. But, so I didn't realize
Just wondering where you'd
until
gone.
I went to get some tea and I came back and it was like circling around my ship and it had like this weird fuzzy aura. And I was like, no, my beautiful precious fog, it escapes. So I had to replace it. And the one I got, I still like, but oh, man, I think it was like,
Need me?
That's
it was
funny.
like white. It was like, how was it, medium white animated 2 or something, and oh, it was so nice. But it shrouded the whole ship on the outside with like this weird fog that was not so nice. I'm like, all right, fine.
So yeah, Angry Mechanic says, yeah, there's a couple.
And I think I hit all of every time I switched something else. I'm like, how about this one? It was like foggy aura and like all my favorites. I was like, fine, one that I don't like, that'll be safe. And I'm like, this one's fine.
That's funny, right?
I tried,
One that you
tried
don't like
making
will
my
work.
own too. I mean, I don't not like you. Medium standard 3. I love you too. But oh man, like white animated 2 was just like, mwah. I tried making my own fog to like figure out what it was that made it escape, and I think it's the animation maybe. I don't know, but I had to give up on it, and it's great sadness because I love trash and fog. Apparently, the two things I love is like filling everything with trash and filling it with fog.
That's funny. So, Recon, make sure you put it in her channel. Like, don't put it like in Twitch or something, so that she can look at it later. So, well, okay. So you probably need to get the EX solution systems because his bright shiny armor looks amazing on your ship. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'm like,
look at that.
I've been using the is it the Varoon mining suit. The stats are not great, but the lights are beautiful. So I've been filling it with like the Varoon armor. I guess those have got some nice shinies, but this is so much shinier.
I know.
I also, I think I need to make that like the that armor set, the armory thingy. It's early, sorry.
Well, you know what?
The mannequin set there, it's like one of the Furnish Your Fleet pieces. Like,
add
that to the.
That would
people
be
can
nice.
put it in the alcove in their office, like I had planned.
Yeah, that would be great.
I had not planned.
That's no, I love that. I love that. That's a neat idea.
I just like adding buttons and slider. Like if I can add a slidey door or a blind or a button, like I'm adding it.
Mm-hmm. What's funny is I used this same glass because I can tell that it's the same. I used it on the front of one of my fireplaces. Hold on. It's funny when you see people and you're like, oh, I know what piece that is.
I think there's like a few that are just so like perfect that that you're like any opportunity to use it, I'm using it, and I pull that one
This
out
one.
all the time.
This one has the.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you can go. You got the space there for like for it to
Wait,
live after it
one of
moves
them
up.
has. I can't remember which one it is, but one of them has the little seam in the middle.
There
Anyway.
you are.
Yep. I need to add like a closure to the one in the back with the the gun, the little one behind the flippy floppy curtain. Because I think it was Crimson Flyboy was doing it, and he tried like closing like the blinds over it, and I was like, man, I didn't think about closing it. I was like, it's a cool alcove. I'm like, but what if it did have a thing that would come down? So I might need to add that. I just love watching the shutters.
I love this. I love that you added the artwork to the. I love that. Gosh, it's.
I
love crap like
I
that.
spend way too long watching those doors open and the like the shutters and the portholes. I'm just like,
Hey, boss.
I just love watching them go. Other totally normal things.
I don't know
an
what
adult
this
person
is.
would
I
obsess
gotta
over.
figure out why this is
It looks
doing
like a
it.
ship part. Like, did a ship part merge in?
Yeah, but I keep looking at it and it's not there, and I don't know what that is. It's probably just a weird bug.
Oh, I had one like that on. It was like an old vanilla ship, and I was doing the video, and all of a sudden, like, there was this weird structure with lights just sticking out of my wall, and I was like, oh, I guess I have this now. And then when I took off, it disappeared. But
that's weird.
I kind of missed it.
Well, I might try that. Just deleting it and then putting.
But the
it
one
back.
I had was like, it was a cute set of lights. It wasn't like a huge disc, so it was missable versus like,
yeah.
Get out of my.
I'm not even that
camera.
worried about it because I don't really go in there that much, so it's kind of like, oh well.
It's amazing
whatever.
the things I will find like stowed away on my ship sometimes. I'm like, how does this get here? And it's just like, I live here now. You're like,
So
all
there's
right,
the
but
adoring
why?
fan in your outfit.
Oh, hi! I thought he was going to be so annoying. I did not add him to my first character, but I added him to the one I test on in PC, and I love him. Oh my god, I love him so much.
He's so cute. Yeah, he's funny.
Like when you take off and he's like, wee! I'm like, yes.
Right.
Come on my ship, come with me everywhere. I don't care if you're creepy and a stalker. You're my new best friend. I always laugh though, because like I'll be doing some piracy, so I'm like sticking up like this like little little muff or whatever, and he's wearing like the Crimson Fleet utility overalls, and he's like, people are saying you're in the Crimson Fleet, and I'm like, yeah, dude. We just did a piracy, and you're wearing that, but please keep setting everyone straight that I'm not, because that's good for me. But I love it when he's like goes in that dialogue after we just do like a whole crime spree. It's his little heart. But yeah,
right,
if you're in
let's
space,
go try it. Hold on.
so...
All right, let's go get in space.
Yeah.
So we can do this. Let's do the
Actually, when we get the dancing going, I danced in the direction of the adoring fan, and he looked like awkward and left, and I was like, I finally out awkward the adoring fan. And I'm gonna put that on like my tombstone when I die, because it's like a life achievement. It was like, yeah, I made him feel weird.
I love that you did a cockpit. Oh my gosh, thank you. Like so many.
Yeah.
When you have this whole vibing ship, and then you walk into the cockpit, and it's like, super clean, and
it makes me so sad.
I know.
In fact, I started this mod originally right after the Trackers Alliance thing. The Trackers Alliance add-on had like dropped. It's the Junker cockpit. Oh my god, I was like, oh, this is it. This is my holy grail. And then I edited the ship, and all the junk left the cockpit, and I was like, oh, my broken monitors, no, my graffiti and grunge. So I need to have one that had that.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. I don't know why my little things. But anyway. Alright, let's get up and party!
Dance! See if we can make the adoring fan wish he never got on board our ship.
Okay.
I think it was the staple guns for a while, like, he got really upset when I used the staple guns and left my party, so I can no longer staple gun with him for a bit. I couldn't. I don't know if it was the staples or something, but I was like, he kept getting so offended, like...
By the staple
like,
guns?
please. I think that was the thing. Maybe... I think I accidentally shot him, like, one too many times, and he was like, fine! And then, like, he attacked me, and I was like, no! Boy!
Wow, that's really weird. I've never heard of that happening.
yeah, it was. I think I must have shot him a lot. So there's the music.
Wait.
And if you like look down at the splat of
Oh.
paint on the floor, there you go. You
Oh,
can
vibe! Gosh, that's awesome.
Because I'm like, I would like to DJ my party, please. Yeah, for some reason, the external sounds always override the ship ones, so the music doesn't work on the ground. You only get like, you know, wherever you're landed. But yeah, once you're in space, like the music happens as well as the rest.
That's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, and the fog machine kicks on too. And then there's another dance marker on the dance floor that you can use, so you can dance in your own ship. So I'm like, I want to party. I want to dance with my crewmates.
That is so fun.
I was transporting some settlers once, and they were all on the dance floor, and I was like, yes. And I thought that would happen all the time, and it doesn't. Like, it's
That's
so
funny.
rare I get them on the dance floor.
It's
but
like
it made me
I
so
have
happy.
I have to go like get some settlers. What the heck?
Right? And I think like they're in the front left corner, so there we go. I didn't want to make the marker super like, you know, incongruous, so it's a little subtle. But I'm like, if you ever need to find it and you see that faded paint anywhere, you can boogie.
That is so fun.
It's also like the couch in the back of that one, because someone was like, hey, this chair doesn't work, and I added a bed marker so your crewmates can pass out drunk on the sofa, which is why you can't sit on half that sofa. And so far I've only seen Sarah use
Look
it,
at her
and I was like,
going.
yeah.
That is so fun.
I'm like, because I keep seeing all the animations I want. I know there's like the mods that add them, but I was like, I'm gonna add the ones I feel like we need, and we need to dance and we need to DJ. It was like right at that shimmy when the adoring fan noped out, and I was like, man.
You just scared the adoring fan. That's like funny because I always flirt with Sarah just to make her uncomfortable. I mean, just because when she gets flustered, it just makes me laugh.
Right? Oh man, I love Sarah.
My gosh.
I like the image Tank Girl has of like Sarah like just hiding in a bush. Every time she sends that like emote or uses that picture anywhere, it cracks me
Oh,
up.
so this is where they sleep on the couch?
Yeah.
That's so fantastic. I
So
thought
I was
about
like,
getting that mod that lets you use NPC markers. I'm gonna have to get that now.
yeah. I just want to use it all. I want to use all their markers. They have so much expression. Let me go cry in the bathroom too.
And I love that you put the beer teeny. I collect the drinks.
I do too. And the beer teeny is like the best, like crappy looking, like it's like
Yeah.
the like grungiest looking beverage I can think of is always the beer teeny, and I'm like, yeah,
It's like, oh,
love beer
this is
teeny.
my college years right there in, in a cup.
Right. I'm like, it just looks so messy, but in a good way.
Yep. I
Oh,
love it.
man. I bet it tastes awful.
Yeah. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it tastes like ass, probably. I mean, it's probably really gross.
Well, I went to go see The Room with my friend, and it's like this scotchka. It's like scotch and vodka. I don't drink. My friend does, and I'm like, assume that is really nasty. And she's like, I'm ordering the scotchka. I'm like, why? She's like, it tastes like paint stripper, but I'm gonna drink it anyway.
That's funny. Oh, there it is. You got the mug. Look at you.
Oh, neon
With all
mug,
the
I love
mugs,
you.
right? I love those.
All the ones I can't
what it
have
looks
because
like.
they're hard to find.
Right. I do that too.
Oh no, those
Totally do that.
they're so good. Oh, I need to make those chunks disappear with it. Oh wait.
Funny. And I
Yeah,
love
'cause you
that
can't-
these work. What's funny is I know exactly what bed like thing you used because I used it too.
Right.
I love. I
I
mean,
haven't seen my NPCs use it yet. I don't know if they can get in because the markers, like we don't have the animation marker, you know, the ability to make our own really. So
yeah,
guess
because
it
you
wants to
can't
step in
point
from
it
the
this
side.
way, right?
right.
wanna go through
So I don't know
there.
if they actually get in there or not. I use it all the time, but I don't know if my crew can actually get in there, which is why I included the bunk version.
Yeah.
Because one, people don't like the sleep crates. I'm like,
Oh,
some people like find them I think they're cozy looking, but they do look a bit like you're living in a morgue. So I get why maybe people are not wanting to
yeah.
sleep in those. So like I'll add a bunk version so that those who don't want to sleep in a tube don't have to sleep in a tube.
That's funny. If you could somehow make that, you, like somebody, I'm surprised hasn't already done that, like, because that mod, useful morgues, somehow, like,
Right.
seems like that would be awesome.
Right. And I'm like, I've seen someone manage to use console commands to combine animation markers so you could get like a crawl into the bed thing. But apparently like they can't make it work outside of like console commands. But I'm like,
Oh,
maybe that's a sign there's hope because I just want to crawl into my little weird, creepy, mortuary looking bed.
right. That's funny. The duct tape on the side of the chair made me laugh when I saw the duct tape. Like,
I was like, yeah, because
great.
they're always a little skeevy.
Yeah. I love the lamp, the little Wilby lamp. I mean,
Heart-shaped lamp.
oh my gosh, I love it. And what's great is that
Hey,
Taylor's
Jack.
Bases actually has a lot of plants that match your vibe. So that's one of my
I love that
plants.
one.
I know.
I need to get that one because
It's
I
my
was looking, I'm
second
like,
favorite
everything on it
thing in
is
the
gorgeous,
galaxy.
and I need more
I love
plants,
reading about
so
it.
bad. Like, because I think anytime I'm building something, like, I don't know what to put here, a plant. Like, it's never the wrong answer.
Right.
Like, there's never a time where
Need
I'm like,
something?
a space is not made better by adding yet another plant.
Oh,
So
and
I
feel
need
free to
more.
add that little table. I love that. I love
Oh
actually
yeah,
even the size of it, because for small ships,
Something on
something
your
like that is
mind?
great.
And is it
Looks
all
so
right,
nice
I will
too.
add that too. Cause
Yeah, these
I've got
little
like the
cabinets are great.
the Argos mod
Megan.
update that I'm working on, and oh my god, I might finish this afternoon. I really hope so.
Oh
And then
wow.
I'm like working on one for this too. Well, so something happened during like one of the updates where all of a sudden like people started pathing weird, and I thought it was
Hmm.
like nav mesh, and I spent like months finding the nav mesh, and it was not the nav mesh. It ended up being like the primitives, the sealed environment primitive.
Uh-huh.
Um, some of them like the game like, just decided like, okay, now we don't like how these meet, so I had to like redo them all, and I did it all the first time by like redoing the primitives completely, but then that meant any previously built habs would have no sealed environment. I'm like, well, that's
Oh
not
wow.
gonna work. So I started over again, and it was going good, but like I fixed this other bug where sometimes the collision could flip in the shop hab.
Hmm.
When I fixed that, it made it so that you'd have to rebuild the shop, and I'm like, it's kind of like it's not the worst thing in the world if you have to rebuild like just the furnished shop, but I don't like that either. So I started over again, and I've been like working on fixing it all.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's taken me a few months to do the fix 3 times, but
Wow.
so far, no one has to rebuild everything. It's looking good. I've just got to test a few things, and because I've added a few pieces to it as well. Like there's a new hallway piece and a new spacesuit and a few other things.
Hmm.
But I'm hoping to finish that this afternoon. And I've also got like a running update for this one to use if when people have found like typos and things like that. I'm going through and fixing it as I go. So I'm gonna add that table next time I open this one up because I like that table too.
All right, so someone had a question on
Mm.
so Green Recon, what did you setting up the vendors, what did you mean? I was really curious about how bad those were to make. Green Recon asks, by the way, Sweet Pea, did you two talk about setting up the vendors yet? So yeah, tell me about setting up
No.
vendors. How hard was that to do?
I'm
So from the evil
just
laugh, I
I'm just gonna have like my like Vietnam movie like flashback real quick. Uh it was not good. It's fine now. Yeah, no, I hated it. It was so
2 thumbs down, do not
so
recommend.
like, I don't have enough thumbs. Like a Millie Whale thumbs down, like all of their little legs doing like a no. Um it wasn't really that bad. It's just there's different ways you can do it, and I guess each one hated it. So I had to do like the kit had to be done differently to the others because the other way just wasn't. The most of them wasn't working, and then for a while, like they were selling 2 of everything. So most of them are done through a vendor faction where you like link, put them in the faction, link that faction to a specific container. That would work for most of them. The kit just wasn't having it, so I had to like link her specifically to her chest. I wish I could tell you why, and I don't know why. And there was a time when I must have added their dialogue at a different time, and I'd accidentally compressed their dialogue on the Xbox one. So it was on Xbox, and like it'd say some lines, but not all of the lines. And I'm like, why won't you talk to me? Eventually I got them working, but oh man, I I invented swear words. I think when I was trying to get those guys working, I'm like, it was Shakespearean swear words coming out. I was just like, why won't you work? But eventually they worked, and now they've been going together pretty well. Knock on wood. Every time I'm like, yeah, I got this. I'm like, the creation kit's like, you do not got this, and it throws something at me. But oof.
I love the little action figures.
Yeah,
Absolutely love them.
I wanted to display armor in the captain's quarters, but I didn't want to take up too much space. And I was like, if I make them tiny, do they still work? And then they did, and I was like, best day ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely
They
love
look so cute with their little baby armor on. Like, I just love dressing up like scary pirates, but they're little, and it's like so adorable.
them.
I'm
Yep.
always like curious, like, I want to make like more furniture for Cora to use, but I think if you do, she gets big, so I had to make like furniture for her specifically so she wouldn't become gigantic, which was unsettling. Oh, like,
Oh. Yeah, look, isn't it
I'm like,
cute? With the
they're
little,
so precious.
the
They're
cute.
so tiny.
Oh, hold on, I'll put a hat on her so she's not bald.
Yeah, that's why I always use them for space suits so that they're
There
not
you go.
so bald. But they still look good bald. Just a little white on top of the heads. When I found out mannequins were just people that couldn't move, like every time I look at them now, I'm like, it's kind of creepy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
They're like their own race, but they can't move. It feels so Doctor Who,
right.
like living plastic or something. I'm like, they can see me, and maybe they have thoughts, but they can't do anything, and that is so like body horror and terrifying.
Right? Oh my gosh. Oh.
I think I saw where someone had done something and it had like given all the mannequins like the normal human skin, so like these people like following with their eyes, and I'm like, that is the most horrifying and cursed thing I've seen in a video game, I think, ever.
Oh, I love the stickers on the front of that. Okay, I just noticed that.
Yeah. I want to say those are
That's
from like Barrett's, like the
yeah.
OG Frontier Hab, I
Okay.
think. Yeah, my troll dispenser that really upset my
Oh
friend.
my god,
She's
it's
like, how does it come
hilarious.
out? And I'm like, I guess it goes into like a Dixie cup or into your hand. And
Oh.
she's like, that's so much worse. And I'm
That's
like, okay,
hilarious.
it's gross, but it'll keep you like full of nutrition. I
Yeah,
also
feel
think it's
free
like
to
the
add
stuff
the
my
trawl
cat likes to
poster
eat.
too if you want to.
Yeah, I do
It's
need
really
to
good
add.
stuff.
I love those troll. I love all the Xena Fresh posters. They have such good colors to them.
Funny.
I had to like not use them everywhere because for a while I was like, I'm like, no, you can't put a troll poster in every half. I'm like, I mean, I can, but
I wonder
I
if I can
probably
just
shouldn't put it.
like patch this mod to make this purple. Make this bookshelf purple.
Oh,
It's a Have you ever
yeah, or
seen enhanced
like just a map
displays?
swap. I have, and I'm like so impressed.
Oh my god.
Like the
Oh
one
my
for the
god.
books, because
Yes,
I've
it's
been like putting them one by one vanilla, and I'm just like,
mhm.
I had to furnish your fleet, like, I had to cut so much from the last update because I ran out of form IDs. Because I thought originally I was just gonna do, like the bathrooms, the beds, like the built-ins.
Mhm.
That was the plan. So I'm like, small master, that's enough for that. There's only so many. But, obviously it got bigger, and then I ran out of forms, and I was like, no, because I have like a whole suite of stuff for Cora.
Wow,
And one of
yeah.
them was like this like really cute bookshelf, and I'm like,
Are you gonna do
all
a
right,
part
so I'm
2,
gonna have
or what are you gonna do?
yeah, I'm doing a part two. It's gonna be a part two that
Make
uses
it
the original
medium.
one yep, it's gonna be a medium, and it's gonna
Yeah.
use the old one as a dependency, so everything will still be in the same menu. Like it'll all work as if it was still one. But then that way, I can keep going because I had so many cool pieces, and I'm like, I was decorating a ship, and I was like, oh, I have that. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
That was cut in the great cull of you ran out of form IDs, and I was like,
I ran out of
no.
form IDs for tailored spaces because of because I did custom transforms and so
Oh
many material
yeah.
swaps. I ran out of forms, and I just made it a large. I was like, because I know I'm gonna add to it. So
I am horrified at how fast like those references like clock up, because like on this one in particular, like it's a medium, so you got a lot to work with, and I still got like a lot to work with, but like as I'm watching those numbers tick down, I'm just like panicking. I'm like, no, one day I'll run out. Like
mm-hmm.
60,000 is not enough apparently, or whatever.
Well, you
But
don't,
yeah,
yeah, you don't think it's gonna
like I
be
ran out.
like,
No,
you're like,
it was
how
the
can
number, you're
this
like,
be
that's
too
gonna
much?
last forever.
Right.
And I'm like, no. Yeah, the next one's definitely a medium because I did not anticipate ever running out, and then
You
it
know
did.
what's funny about that? I remember when my husband and I went computer shopping, and this was probably
Ooh.
15 years ago, and he said you will never need more than 100 gigabytes of hard drive space.
Oh man, yeah,
It's like one of those famous last words,
right.
like 100
I
gigabytes.
remember
Can you
like
imagine? You couldn't even put Starfield on it.
yeah, I think about that stuff all the time, like old video games. I'm like, when I was like, it was in the kilobytes, and I was like, whoa, this will go to megabytes. It's so big, and then you're like, now I'm
Mm,
like, I don't think even got my photos are even that small anymore. Like,
right?
it's crazy. Which is
Yeah.
why I think I'm like really like chill about loading screens, because I remember like floppy disks where you had like 8 and you had to like switch in
Yep.
between to like go. And I have like really bad ADHD, so you can imagine what my desk looked like as a kid. Like it
Yeah.
was like 5 games all mixed up in like this pile. So I'm like, which one is 8?
That's fun.
So I'm like loading screens, but like at least I don't have to put 3 disks in to go to the next screen and then put 3 disks in to go to the next screen.
Right? Oh my gosh. No, yeah, I'm old, so yeah, I get that.
Yeah. The joy of spilling orange juice on one. I was like, well, I guess I don't go to that screen anymore because disc 9 now is sticky.
I literally learned how to type because I was playing a game called King's Quest 2, and if you fell in water, you had to type the word swim or you would die. You would
Yeah.
just die. You would sink and die. And so that's
I
how I
don't think
learned how to touch type, was that game.
I never finished them because like I'm really dyslexic. So as you can tell from the amount of typos that always seem to make it in these mods. And I think it was King's Quest 6. And I either spelt everything wrong or I would use the wrong word. Like I'd say pick up rock, and it's like, oh, I can't do that. And I'm like, up rock, I can't do that. And then eventually like I'd ask a friend, and they're like, oh, it's take rock. I'm like, of course it is.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
once I used to work on like briefly worked on like this one punk scene, and there's another guy who was dyslexic, and for like a gag one time we did a crossword, but it was just the two of us doing it, and no one would spell check it. So even if you had the answer right, there's no guarantee it was going to fit in the crossword. And it was like an April Fool's type thing, and maybe the cruelest thing I've ever done with the dyslexic crossword. Someone's like, it should be this, and I'm like, oh yeah, we got an extra T there. Try it with this.
Oh,
Sometimes I
you know
think
what's
of
funny
redoing
about
it. Oh my God.
that bar area? I wanted to tell you about this. Hold on, this was really funny.
Oh yeah.
So I went up to the bar area. Wonder if I can get there from here. I was able to do it
Your
like
boost
one
pack is
time.
good.
Yeah. I was able to do it like one time.
Oh man, you got some boost.
Yeah, I got the Dark Star
Is that
boost pack.
modded or is it just
Yeah.
okay? I'm like, I still got like my vanilla boost pack, and I I'll get so close to so many ledges. I'm like, I'm gonna make it, and it's like, nah.
Where is it?
I fall into the ocean of neon. It's
Oh,
like
there it
right
is. Here it is.
between.
Here it is. Okay,
It's a
so I
secret.
walked out. I like walked out here one day, and
Oh.
let me show you what I found. It was really funny. All right, let's see.
Baby.
Yep, baby. And Aurora. She was just like that. So I came out the door and there she was, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like,
I had those
And
move
she's-
into my sleep crate once. I
what's
opened my sleep crate and the little shot guy was like in there. I was
really?
like,
That's
oh,
awesome.
okay. I'm like, sorry.
Okay.
I'll close the door.
So if you have Xenomaster, you can actually make them your pet, and
And then you
Wait
can
till you
name them and they can.
yes, and give them treats. And
Wait, you give them treats?
you can give them treats. Yep.
I've been like on the fence. I'm like, I can feed them like salt.
Wait, hold on.
That's
Wait.
my barrel of
You
abilities
gotta
right
watch.
there.
Wait, watch. Hold on. Watch. She'll like come to you. Yeah, she's coming.
It's because of the fog. There's so much moisture in the air. She can swim.
She's swimming. Yeah.
Hey
hold on.
there.
See if she comes.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that. Oh my god, that is so cool! I can see her coming through the window.
Hold on. Let's get somewhere where I can go down the road or whatever.
Oh my god, that's
Just
so cute.
so funny to watch them. All right. I'll run so that they'll come.
This is like me testing all the habs in the Argos one. Like I'd run like through several habs and be like, "Come on, Sarah!" Like she was a toddler taking her first steps. Like, come on, hoping she'd go through a door.
She might be kind of stuck. Hold on. I could probably.
Yeah, it's this. There's that little bit of nav because I didn't want to edit the nav mesh, like the vanilla nav mesh, and like
Right.
cause problems.
Sure.
But I think there's like a little bit of a gap that sometimes is hard for things to traverse that aren't us.
They'll like come down here. Hold on. We can run across here. A second.
Man.
Oh, here's baby. Come on, Aurora. Probably harder for her. She has to like. She's
She's a
big.
bit bigger. She's got. And I imagine she's slower because he leeches her fast.
They are.
Can I do that one quest for Dennis where they're all over that like freighter? Oh my god, those guys are nippy. If there was like
Funny.
a Starfield Brave Star, it would be like speed of a heat leech.
Baby's like so fast. But yeah, no. Watching her like run
Yeah.
run after you just absolutely cracks me
Oh,
up.
my.
All right.
I
was gonna
remember when
look
I
at
was
your other
testing
ships.
and I had to shoot Gary to make sure it'd be fine and make
You
sure
should
that
inspect your ship
everyone
for heat leeches
couldn't get
every couple
aggro because I
landings.
didn't want people to
They'll
shoot
cause
him
plenty of havoc
and then
just
all of a
left
sudden
on ships.
everyone in like the showroom attack.
Anything I
You
can
know,
help you
because he
with?
tried to kill Gary.
Sure.
Mhm.
How about it?
And I felt so bad. Like he ran away scared, and I was like, Gary, my baby, my beloved, I'm so sorry.
That's so funny. Oh, I know. I felt terrible. I was trying to, capture him. I said anyone who's using
Yeah.
Xenomaster, that's what they're going to try to do if they see Gary.
Yep.
I mean,
I have to
like,
make a patch then for that because I mean, people are gonna. So I want him. Like I want to become his best friend, and you can also decorate that space too, if you're.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't take-
I'll totally be doing
Can't
that.
take Gary's goods away. Those are his. Those are precious. But you can add your own.
All right, so tell us about the C-class ship. See, I didn't really change this one yet, so.
So there might be like I gotta update the nav mesh in the ship. Like I built it before I'd made some changes to the habs. So the hatch for the cockpit currently doesn't spawn ladders unless you edit the ship and then put it back. It's still got like a older version of the nav mesh. I need to update. That's updated in the next update. But
Okay.
the Seek. Oh no, wait! I'm thinking of the other one. That's the Instigator. This one is. That's the B class. I get them mixed up because the C class is smaller than the B class out of the three.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I got the little crew quarters, and the toggle for these is so the beds are owned by the crew members, so no one can sleep in those beds except for in this case Sam and Cora. But if you click it off, it'll become like
Anyone.
free range, so everyone can use it, and like some personal items that are in for the crew, and there should be a hat there, and I see that that hat is not there, so I'm gonna see why there's no hat there. Maybe it's not in a static.
Oh, I might have
But yes,
grabbed
when you
it.
click,
I might have grabbed it. Maybe, I don't
if you
know.
grabbed it, it wasn't in a static, so I definitely
Oh,
gotta
okay.
change
Okay.
that, because anything not in a static pack-in that's a Misc item will no longer show up in a ship hab. Uh,
Oh, right.
since they fixed like the, when they used to breed like tribbles and you'd have like 1,000, which I
Uh-huh.
wasn't mad about because it was great for collecting
Yeah.
things.
Me, I
But
love that. Yeah,
yeah.
I was kind of sad when they took that
So
away.
now, like, yeah, if you just put a Misc item down, it won't actually show up in a hab, which is
Unless you
kind
make
of
it
sad.
a
But
pack-in. You just make it like
yeah,
a
so like
pack-in.
now, like when it's like Cora's and Sam's, only they can sleep there, and then when it's open, it's like an Aquila theme that anyone can use. Was my thinking for those.
Yeah. Yeah, you
And
got
like
the
on
little
the one
Kilo
hand, like
City
you got
vibe.
all the different factions, so I'm like it's like a faction living quarters. Um, little kitchens.
Yeah, I love the little kitchen. That's so funny. You got the little... You even got Madame Sauvage's little divider there.
Yeah, I love those dividers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you want to see? Hold on, I'll show you. That's what... This is like why I know. You see it?
Yeah, I
The
would say
thing
like
that holds the
they'd also
wood?
make a great. They're so good for everything. I could see them be good
Right,
for like
yeah.
the grills that you put over, like sometimes you have like that grate over a fireplace too.
Yep.
Like
That's what that...
they're great.
That's what I did. I used Madame Sauvage's dividers for that. Isn't that funny?
I love kit bashed pieces. It makes me so happy.
Oh my
And
gosh.
the
Yeah.
showers work too, because I would always try turn them on in the Argos one. I just
Oh.
should make them work in the Argos one too, and they'll
Oh,
like
that's so
splishy splashies
cool.
happen. And
Oh,
I
wow. See, I didn't even realize that.
yeah, I don't. Nobody. I think the Crimson Flyboy did because he presses buttons. And I guess saw it, but like yeah, I had it in the other ones, like the ones that the snap pieces, but when you
Uh-huh.
disabled that area, it would enable the water, so it would like be there forever. So I had to take them out of like the regular ones. It only works in these, but yeah, they got the little working showers, which if I can figure out how to do it, I want to add a spell that gives you extra charisma because you're not stinky. I
That'd
spent
be
a
great.
really long time trying to figure it out. I couldn't quite figure it out, and I'm like, it's been 8 months. I need to get this mod out. So eventually, if I can, I want to make it so you get higher charisma for a period of time because you don't smell bad anymore.
Awesome.
Yeah, all the showers do that because I kept clicking on them and then they didn't do anything. And I was like, right, they don't do anything. And then I was like, I need them to make splishy splashies. So
Yeah.
I made like a water effect pack-in that I could like enable and disable. We added that in there.
Yeah, and these are stash containers, so
Yeah.
this is great. Love it.
And I kind of like put a few in so people want to organize their stuff, like this is for clothes, this is for, guns,
Uh-huh.
or whatever, then you can, because sometimes I like if you put it in the captain's locker, like that's fine, but what if it's in my cargo hold, which is where cargo goes? Whoa, you can make ship parts?
Yeah, I have a mod for that. So
Anyone who's seen my videos knows I live a life of piracy and crime, so I always have a lot of ship parts from people who don't give me their stuff.
funny.
Like I upped my persuasion, then I was like, no, people don't fight me as much anymore, and the only way I can get
Here for a chat?
I can attack civilians and the Constellation guys don't get upset is if I demand all their goods first and then they say no, and then I'm like, well, I will destroy you, and then Constellation are like, that's fine.
Oh, that's
Sarah's
funny.
like very pro me shooting people as long as they refuse to be robbed, and I'm like, dear Bethesda, please never patch that. I need my Constellation approved space violence.
That's so funny.
And then yeah, this one's Andresia's, and she has like a little whetstone on the table for polishing her knives
saw
while I
that.
sleep.
That is so funny.
I'm gonna add that to the build menu too as like a weapon workbench because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cute.
I would
Right.
I would totally be all over that. Yeah, are you kidding me?
All right, next update. Whetstone
Yeah.
is also Whetstone coffee table. Those are the additions so far. And yeah, I figured. Although in this one, I'm noticing like the volume looks a little
I like this
less
little rug.
dark. So that is, oh man, it's the little like regular. Is it the one in the vanilla
Yeah.
one? It's like the little burlap looking one. It's like that. And it's like one of the actual like in-game material swaps for it is like this cool little canvas, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I like it because it's got enough texture, even though it's black, that it still stands out against things. Because sometimes like my favorite beloved like floor mats can like disappear into it, and I'm like, this one is nice. Yeah, I think when you when you toggle her off so the
Oh,
bed works, you know, I think it has like the whetstone goes away, I'm afraid, but and some of like the Varun icon, like little icons go away. Those are her personal gear. Oh, it's a raw. She looks kind of good in here, actually. She's got a
She
good color
matches,
scheme.
doesn't she? Totally
Oh, this is
matches.
yours now, girl.
I know. Andrea's not in this universe, so you can sleep in here. I'll put a rug
Oh,
down for her. So
wait.
okay, if you in Xenomaster, if you put these rugs down, they will sleep on them.
Oh,
Some of them will literally like some of them will roll around on them. Hold on.
Okay. As soon as we get off this stream, it's mine. I'm like getting
It's free.
Can you do groats too?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes. The little groat, you know, that you're supposed to sacrifice, you can literally capture that groat and make it your pet.
I could have saved him.
Yep.
Oh man. So the first thing I did when I landed on Varunkai and found about, like, I went to like the first groat farm and I was like, that's it. I found my calling. I'm a groat rancher now. That's what I do.
That's what I want to do. I want one so bad.
I started building like this outpost around groat farming, and it's nice. But then I had to go and I like scanned the first set of groats and it was like nothing. I'm like, well, maybe I need to do all of the groats first.
Okay.
So I scanned all the groats and it was like, nah. I'm like, but one else can farm groats. I want to groat. And yeah, I was gonna like make a mod that just allowed them to be farmable, but if I can have a friendly groat that will roll around on a rug or whatever, a million times better. So yeah, oh my god, my groat farm dream is gonna come true.
So in Taylor's Spaces, I made these little blankets and with plushies on them for the animals. Okay, I made it for the animals. Wait, no.
That's what my cats would want.
Wait, I gotta show you this because you're gonna love this. Alright, so photo mode. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do. Photo gallery. Wait, I gotta show you. This is why you totally will love it. Hold on. You see little babies rolling around on the rugs.
Oh man, I
oh,
without seeing
like
it,
this
I
is
know
what,
it's going to be life.
Like this is baby sleeping in front of the fireplace. On this is a Xeno rug. Back.
Hi, baby.
I know.
Oh, oh man.
Right?
Oh man.
Like right there.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Sold.
Thank you. That's my afternoon, guys. I'm just gonna be taking photos of cute creatures on cute rugs. That is.
And what's funny?
Oh, man.
So what I'll do is I'll wait until they lay down on the rug, and then I position.
Figure out where to put the plush.
I position the plush so it looks like perfect like that, and then they always lay down the same way. So.
Do?
Yeah, they always lay down the same way. Now look at the little.
They got Millie whales. Oh, I'm gonna have so many Millie whales. So I got a question. Maybe you don't know yet. So if you do the colors change depending on where you catch them? Like, you know, like the foxbat? Brilliant. Because I've wanted like a tricolor foxbat farm, and I couldn't think of a way to do it. And this is it. This is
you can actually there's something called the color morpher that you can make at the little Xeno lab, and you can change their color. So if you want a white foxbat, then you can make it white. So
like, I know I'm not on camera, but my jaw literally just dropped. It was like, what?
Right.
Oh my god, I'm gonna live like my Pokemon dreams in space. This is
basically
this is everything I've ever wanted.
Right.
Oh man, I'm gonna have so many I'm gonna have mama groats and daddy groats and baby groats. I'm like, this is like quite literally the single best day ever.
I know. And then on
And
top of that, you get Tank Girl's thing, and you can
yeah,
you know about
that's
that,
so
right?
fun. Yeah, I did some like the testing for that one, and I was like, I remember I was like, I'm sorry, but you appear to have an impaled Millie whale, and
Yeah, but did you know
I think
about
she said
the
she would.
you know about the eggs though, right? Where you could have them walk around your
Yeah.
ship? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God, they're so good. I
But
was like,
then
please. I think did she like add to the description like something about like a Millie whale, like how could you? I'm like, right?
right, isn't that funny?
Millie
Okay.
whale life.
Did we look at everyone
Mod is so good. Like,
else's? Okay, this is
I don't think it's
Sarah's,
oh,
right?
Sarah's. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Um, I was trying like I ended up looking at the rooms that they have in the lodge.
Mhm.
To like get an idea of the things they would like. And but for Sarah, I'm like, it's like the lodge, but it can't be that nice because it's still a sleep crate. It's like a sleep crate in space. I'm like, what would a lodge sleep crate look like? And this is what I think the lodge would look like if it was in a sleep crate.
Mhm.
And yeah. The only thing that really bugs me is I had like the chairs toggled, but the ownership didn't matter. It seems like anyone can sit on any chair regardless of
Mhm.
ownership, which really bummed me out because I came in and Barrett was sitting in Sarah's chair, and I'm like, dude, you have your own room, like
Right.
with a kitchen that is nice. So I was like, that bummed me out. But the beds at least, and I think like the captain's quarters one's the same. So like if you're in the living version of this, it's like free for all, but you can toggle it to captain, and then no one can sleep in your bed because I think everyone has, for years, since Fallout 4, been sick of random settlers just being like, I'm asleep in your bed now. And I'm like, please
Yeah.
don't. Please don't. I remember I had a vault that was like it's like a Brotherhood of Steel one, and I recreated Paladin Dance's like quarters from the Pridwin, so he wouldn't feel so sad after, he's not
Yeah.
there anymore. And there was always some random settler like just like, I'm just gonna go sleep here, and I'm like, I'm sorry, that is Dance's bed. And then they're like, all right, fine, so they moved into mine, and I'm like, fine. I ended up making my bed a dummy because I couldn't stop them sleeping in my bed. Because
That's
there'd always
funny.
be like some new recruit and they're like, my bed. I'm like, no, like I don't
Yeah.
need to sleep. I'll stay awake just so you can't sleep in my bed.
That's funny. I'm just not
I
gonna
am that
sleep, and that'll
petty,
teach you.
right?
There.
I'm like, I have insomnia, I can do this all day.
So funny.
I added those at the last minute because I was like, I need a desk plan. Like, I think I was about to submit it, and I was like, doing something. I'm like, this needs a plant that's small, and then I added extra.
What's
And the boomboxes work, not.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know if they work in the showroom, but they'll work on ships and in outposts. But
Okay.
I think like other sound conditions override them. But
Mm.
each one has a different song. So it's like, is it dark synth and electronica? And if you build them like in the ship habs, I gave it like a small radius so it doesn't really bleed into other habs too much. But yeah, the little boom boxes have like
That's
a little
neat.
trigger so you can turn them off and on, and they play a little song.
Where are they? Under this?
They're small, so I think they're with the TV. Like if you go up to Lambent TV, like it's
Okay.
at the top there. I think it's in. There you go.
I'm gonna say
So there's, like,
she's
this.
gonna listen to Dark Synth because she played the drums,
Oh,
right? She was a drummer.
you should play. Yeah, like it's not super loud because if it was loud, you could hear it everywhere, and it should be on by default. But I had it off by default, and then they wouldn't work. So it's kind of quiet.
Well, and I might have effects
You
turned
kind of
down.
hear it.
So hold on, setting.
I have the same settings, and I was like, they don't work. And then I was filming it, and I guess it overrode the settings, and I was like, ooh, that's loud. So I ended up changing some things. And I guess it's.
Ooh, turn the
I'm
music
not sure,
down.
would it be effects or?
I think it's
I'm trying to
effects.
think.
So hold on.
Either effects for. Yeah, music's like the overall one, isn't it? I guess, and then.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah. I didn't want it to be too loud because I thought it'd be annoying.
Well, you can hear the thunder and lightning because we're at neon. I bet in
Yeah.
space it's a lot louder.
Yeah, it gets a bit louder. Everything's a bit louder in space.
I'll tell you, this might be one of my favorite halves. I just love the storage. Just love it. I mean, I bet you like
Like,
this one. Strangely, this is going to be the one I use instead of using hallways, I'll use this, you know, like to
Yeah.
connect
I
things.
think I started using that too, and I was like, I don't need this much cargo, but I do need this many doors that open and close.
Aurora's in the shower. I'll turn it on for her.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go.
she needs the water. Oh, I love how she's like, yeah.
That's so funny. Okay. This is why I was saying that.
Barrett's.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me about it.
So if, yeah, when you turn his off, so it's not his anymore, like the little love letter, like photos of Vasco go away, because those are Barrett's private photos.
Aww.
And a few other things. Like it's really subtle, and I don't think anyone would ever notice. But like I did a few things because it's theirs, so it would be different. Oh my god, I love that. So Aurora.
I know.
I like that you can have a fish that just, it's actually so Pokemon, because they're like, yeah, I'm a Goldeen, but I'll follow you around and you can pet me or whatever.
Well, and this is what's funny is that you and I were basically working on different mods at the same time and both made Barrett bulletin boards. Wait, I have to show you what. This is my Barrett bulletin board. This is why I was saying that you're like my spirit sister. It's like I was like,
awesome.
yep. Isn't that funny?
Because him and Vasco, they're best friends.
They're buddies.
I love Vasco. Anytime
know,
someone's
me
like, oh,
too.
Vasco's annoying, I'm like, you shut your mouth. Like, Vasco is, he's Starfield's dog meat. Like,
Yeah.
he's just
he is.
pure and perfect. And he gets real enthusiastic no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, I love
Nice
this
day,
little
isn't it?
sink. This is nice. It's really pretty.
Yeah, I was trying to give him I'm like, what does Barrett like? He likes to cook. So I'm like, okay, he needs a really nice kitchen.
Yeah.
And I had it, and I'm like, he could wash the dishes in the bathroom, and I was like, ew.
Yeah,
So
gross.
he got a sink.
Yeah, he would do that.
He's a classy guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this.
Yeah, he got like his own kitchen. Which is also why the empty versions of that have kitchens, because I was like, can't take his kitchen away. That's what makes Barrett's have Barrett. So I ended up taking toggleable kitchens. So in the empty version, you can have the kitchen, or you can delete it, and all of them, so they all have it like either or as an option.
Hold on. He would definitely have Tank Girl's gourmet kitchen.
Yeah, because he's a gourmet kind of guy.
Yeah. So when people give like Barrett shit, I'm kind of like, okay, he tells you he loves you
No.
and cooks for you.
Barrett.
He's probably the perfect man. You know? I mean, really, let's face it. There you go.
So great. Like,
Again.
he's always kind of like how I play my characters in games. So it's been refreshing understanding what NPCs are on the receiving end of a daily basis. I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
But his like double self doesn't wear the same. Sometimes he'll wear a different outfit, and I'm always shooting other Barrett because he appears. I forget. I'm like, foreign spacesuit, and then I'm like, sorry, Barrett too.
Yeah. That's funny. Barrett too. Yeah. Yeah, I've probably done that. I've probably done
It's
that.
like Fallout 4 again. Deacon, he'd always change his outfit, and I'd be like blasting. I'm like, oh, Deacon, sorry. You should still be wearing that coat I gave you.
I love that
wouldn't
there's
shoot you.
stuff in here. It just makes it, I don't know, it's just fun to find stuff.
Yeah. It's probably going to be so much. I keep adding things and then run out of space to describe them, so there's probably like so many things to find. Like in the big cockpit on the bridge, there's like animation markers by the wall terminals now, so your crew can actually do stuff there. So you can have like 4 crew active on that bridge doing crew
Oh,
things
wow.
when
Now,
you're
hey there.
flying. Because it would just sit in the chairs. Oh dear,
What is
that's
that?
weird. Why are we doing that?
I don't know. I've noticed that. I'm
Okay.
not sure that it's necessarily even. I don't know what that is.
But I don't like it, so I will have to see if I can figure out. Let's see if I can recreate that and make it not do that. If it is, the thing, you never know. Sometimes I'm like, is it my mod or is it just weird light stuff?
Yeah,
and
I
I
don't
can
know.
never always tell.
I've-
It's very frustrating.
I've noticed it in here and I've noticed it in the bar, but
Interesting.
I don't. And only on this ship because it's not happening on the other one, so I don't know. So.
Oh, I wonder if what if it's a neon thing? Because sometimes when I'll edit or swap ships on neon, I get like a ghost version. where there's like a interior inside my interior. So
Let's go in space and see if it still does it.
hmm,
Let's
I'm wondering if it's
experiment.
like duplicating something.
Neon is. I think neon is just weird anyway. I
Neon and Hopetown, like whenever I've edited any ship in those spaceports, like weird things have happened for some
uh-huh.
reason. Like I get a ship in a ship, usually ship in a ship, or an
Hey,
exterior with
Shadow
no
Weaver.
interior. Because I freaked out once and it kept happening, and I was like, oh, it's because I edited a ship on neon. Like it was my old, the first one I ever decorated. It was going so well, and then one day, like, it just duplicated when I changed something on neon, and I was
Yeah.
like, why do
See.
I have to?
See.
Ah,
It's not happening now.
interesting. Okay, I will. On the off
So
chance it is the mod and not just neon, I'm gonna do some digging because that was weird,
that was
and I
weird.
don't like it.
Yep. No
Ah,
problem now.
huh,
Oh. Ooh. Wait.
There was a
interesting.
small bit of dust on your shoulder. How
Oh
dare you
yeah,
try to spoil perfection? But don't worry, I blew it off.
that weirdo feel uncomfortable. Do it. Starring fan is so great. Like everyone's like he's great. I'm like he sounds annoying. And the first time I met him, like on one character I started, I was like, nah, that's annoying. But then like I stuck with it and I was like, he's my shadow, my muse. I'm like, yeah, he's my guy. I have a photo somewhere of me like dancing at the band, and I'm like, this is my most treasured screenshot, and I might make it the backdrop to my Xbox.
Right.
The current
Hold on.
background is terrifying tourists. Oh yeah.
That's funny. Love. Hold on.
Probably chose the single goofiest dancing. I didn't know what they all did, and I'm like, this one sounds good. And I was like, this one might be
So
the most
funny.
awkward, so I'm so sorry.
I love it.
Your eminence?
Funny.
I need a buildable version of that pool table too, because it's a bit smaller to fit on the ship. Because I had the full size one, and it was taking up the whole thing. And I was like, all right, slightly smaller billiard table.
Yeah. Any pink and purple things that you want to build, I think are appreciated by many. So definitely.
Good, because I started like cutting back on the pink. I was like, this is getting really pink, and I'm like, maybe people will not appreciate this much pink. So I started like dialing it down a bit. But yeah, I don't need to be asked twice to add more pink and purple.
That's funny.
I ended up moving the trash to here for the trash toggle. Originally, it was like the one by the dance floor, but the ladders, from like the landing bay and stuff, were causing problems with the bins. I had to remove that bin, so I couldn't keep that one as my trash toggle anymore, which was sad. But
Oh yeah. 'Cause
anything
it
to stop them like
disappears.
walking into the trash can. So otherwise, I just kept walking at it, and I'm like, all right,
Splendid
gone.
today, Captain.
Hey, Danny!
What can I do for you?
I love Danny so much. He's the best.
Yeah. Hold
I
on.
made like an entire
Whatever you say.
illegal mech, like I think it's a xenotech. No, yeah, is it the mech stuff she likes doing, isn't it? Anyway, I made like a
Yeah.
whole lab on like a faraway planet at one point, like a Ryujin themed one where she could go and do her shit. On Ryujin's dime still. Oh yeah, and they added like the extra version, like colorways for the clothes, because I'm like, I like purple and rainbows, but maybe some people don't. So that's why I added like the extra.
You could probably do a
set
Lambent
of-
version of this. Of this
Yeah.
jumpsuit. That would be great.
I had to start cutting. I was like, at one point, I was like, I need to cut myself off
See
before
you
I make
soon.
too many clothes. I'm gonna keep adding clothes. I like doing the clothing because it's kind of
Do it,
meditative doing all the textures.
Yeah. And that's I think that's the best work. What I feel it like ends up being my best work is when I want something and I make it because I want it, and don't even think about trying to make it for someone else. You're like,
Right?
I want this. And what's funny, that is what people end up liking the most.
Because
So
I mean, like, if you really want it, then I think cause, we're builders, so
yeah.
anything we want is gonna be great for builders because that's what we do. We know what builders do. Because I'll add things and people are like, these lights are the best, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I ever live without them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like there's just so many things when I'm building. I'm like, this would be cool if only I had ... Oh
Yeah, because
man,
like all
look
these
at that
little
tea
things that I made
set.
that I just wanted these things, like
Right.
you know, or like the
How
fireplace. I
think
wanted this fireplace.
I love that.
I
Hexagonal
wanted
one's my
these.
favorite. I think it looks so nice.
Oh my gosh, this thing. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe what a pain in the butt this thing was.
Oh, I would. I'm like whatever the glass is in front of it. Like anything hexagonal is a pain in the butt. Like the
I mean,
hexagonal halves are a pain in the butt. Like
yeah,
I love them, but they're a pain in the butt.
this
Like
and this, like, so that little piece of meat that's in there,
yeah. Oh, it's the like the tissue sacks.
yes,
The
that's what it is.
big.
This has 52
Yeah.
pieces to it. 52.
I believe it.
Pack in with 52
I can't.
pieces. But,
Like another mod I've been working on, there's like a record player, and I can't remember how many pieces are in that. There's like so many. It's
but
like I think like half the refs just go to that record player.
I'll tell you what though, I learned a lot making it. I learned a lot,
Yeah.
and I bet, I can't even imagine how much stuff you learned how to do doing this mod.
Uh,
Because you hit
so
so
many
many different
things.
things. Gosh.
For a mod that was just gonna be like, I'm just gonna do like a really simple, just ship habs that I want mod.
Mhm.
I won't have to learn anything new. It did not. That did not happen.
I won't have to learn anything new. Famous last words.
I want. I don't know. Like, yeah. Like that's famous. I think like between that and this should be simple, or like I don't even let those words exit my mouth now in pub, like because I'm like as soon as I do, I've cursed it. It's like that's it now. It's gonna be awful. Like the vendors. Oh, the
The
vendors.
paint. The vendors. Yeah, the thing about the vendors, like if the one that sells food, and I
Yeah.
don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't even know how to tell you how to do it. But in the Watchtower, Harper and Watchtower. I don't know if you have Watchtower,
I haven't
but
used that one yet.
oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I know. I was like
Actually,
saving it for like a stop on playthrough.
what's funny? Well, yeah, and that's a perfect place for it. But I mean, the story made me cry. Like at the end,
Oh no! I
literally
cry
shed
so
tears.
easy
I
at
mean,
things.
it wasn't sad crying. It was happy tears. But
I do
I was
both. I
so
just cry.
moved by the end of the story. By the end of the story,
Nice.
so definitely worth doing. Definitely worth doing. But the way he did his apartment. So what he did was he keyworded every single item that was in the apartment so that you could keep it or not keep it. So,
Ooh.
and I know it was really nice. So next time I do a player home, I want to do that. I didn't know. I have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to kind of reverse
Yeah.
engineer what he did. But I was like, when you're building the apartment, you're gonna love it. Hold on, I actually used buildable walls and doors like crazy in this. Hold on. Let me see if I still have the
I'm gonna be doing
photos.
like I don't know if I want to add it to buildable walls and doors or like make it a separate one, but I want to do like a full like one that's just for outposts and player homes, so the walls are taller because like the player homes and stuff,
Oh,
they got the higher ceilings because I had to shrink them down a little bit to get them
right.
in the outpost tabs and definitely for the ships. So I'm like they're a little bit taller, so I was gonna maybe do like a full size one for a player home specifically because sometimes I need my walls a bit taller.
Right.
But I don't know if I want to like add two better buildable walls and doors and like another tab, so it's like the tall tab, or if I want to make it like a separate mod since I think a lot of people get that one just for ships specifically, so they'd be, useless to them. So I'm like,
Oh, this is what I was
I haven't
telling you.
decided yet.
I was telling you about how you can actually stack these.
Ooh.
This is me trying to cover up where I'm at. Because you know how Bethesda says when you're taking photos, you can't have anything that's not in the mod. It can be vanilla, but it can.
Yeah.
So this is me trying to cover up my incredibly modded house. Okay, this is basically what it was. But
I just ended up going back to like my one character that I test on that's like level 4 forever. Ooh, the red one down at the bottom looks nice.
oh, this is the sleep crate.
Yeah.
This is the
Man.
sleep crate. Isn't that crazy?
Man.
Yeah. Now,
Street rat life is doing well.
yeah, well, they're probably into some shady business, let's face it.
100%. I
Like,
mean,
you know how you're like, did you add anything specifically because you knew, but because of Bethesda's rules about photos? That's what these are.
um,
These were totally
oh
added because of
really?
that, yeah. And this rug.
Huh. Yeah, I'm always like really careful to not because I was doing something. I was doing a decorating the office, and then I started using a better buildable walls and doors. I was like, nope,
I
like
know.
that's gone.
Isn't that it's so hard? But that's why like you almost can't tell where
It
this
makes
is.
sense
They
though,
didn't
because
care though.
like otherwise, it's hard to
It's
tell
really hard.
what's you're paying for and what you're not. Like I know it's one of the complaints people have sometimes for like the Atomic Shop in 76. Like there's pictures of things that are not in the bundle, and it gets confusing, and no one reads. So,
Well,
oh my god, the
that's
world is
true.
of many colors.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know why. I
Love.
think I was so happy about having that. I was trying to show you what this apartment looks like. I,
Oh
I
yeah,
can't imagine I can't imagine that I didn't take photos of it. That's why I'm kind of like, did I really not take photos of it?
I always run out, so I've got like my screenshots that are in the game, and then all the ones that are just on my Xbox or on my PC. Like I just have the separate ones, and like their own. Oh, I like the little round rugs.
Oh, I know. I love doing this. This is like one of my little tricks.
That's nice.
Like
It's like I
this
get
is
so tired of the flaws, and I'm like, I want more flaws, and that's a really lovely way of doing it because it looks so kind of like 90s. Those like cool kind of
yeah.
apartments.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's cool.
Actually, last week in one of my streams, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. I was literally, I just finished the UC quest, and I got the
Oh
apartment.
yeah,
I got the well apartment. What's funny, because
I love the well.
I think isn't this apartment literally situated better than the penthouse? It's
I just it's my I think when I'm like trying, which is my favorite of like the vanilla player homes, I can never decide between the sleep crate and the well. I think the well, the well is so good, and
right.
like that balcony area, I love it. Like I love like the
Mm-hmm.
colors, like the atmosphere. I even like the weird dingy noise, and sometimes hearing people having odd conversations in Jake's. Like it is
Right.
such a good apartment.
So I took the kitchen out. I just
Ah,
took everything out. So it's literally empty.
yeah.
Okay, but this is what I built there. And then so I'm going to go back in and put some of your stuff in too. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. I just took it out. But upstairs there's this catty corner wall right here.
Yeah.
Took it out. You don't need it at all. Look at how much stuff I got in there because I took that dumb wall out. I mean, I
It's
literally
just
made a whole sitting room there.
I'm often amazed at how much stuff you can fit into things that look tiny.
Yeah.
Except for like the one by one habs that sometimes I'm like, this is hard. They're so small. Why?
Mhm. So that's what I
Someone had
did.
asked about. Oh man, I love the well. I love you, the well.
So
I like your
I
danger
guess
zone
I
too.
didn't take a picture of that apartment, or I might have had to get rid of some photos. I think I
I'm
think
always running out of space.
I think I got rid of yeah, me too. I think I got rid of some photos that don't actually, that I wasn't actually going to use because it had
Yeah.
I try to get rid of photos that show other mods because I don't want to
Yeah.
accidentally, like I had to redo this because it uses these. I love these.
They're
These
so
walls.
good.
Oh my
Maybe
gosh.
I think I was gonna add some more colorways for that.
Oh, I love, yeah,
In
I love that. Yeah.
in volume 2, I guess. It's funny, like better buildable walls and doors is like volume 1 because I thought I was gonna run out of form IDs again, like I did with the
Mm.
first one. And I never have.
Maybe
Because I
maybe
guess like
black even. Like
that's what I was thinking, like
black
a
and
black
white.
one.
Oh my gosh.
They added like a black version, like the brig ones to it, and I'm like, I want to add some like. I think black ones would be great for people who are doing like
Oh, here
the
it is.
House of Rune type buildings and stuff. Ooh.
So this is the apartment you
Oh,
get, okay? And I
Nice.
actually was able to use those real pretty, I call them tatami walls. That's what they look like to me. Like kind of Asian vibe.
Yeah, they're like the shoji screen kind of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
you're actually able to put them like right up against this and totally separate this out. But
Nice.
so all of these shelves, everything in here, you're able is keyworded so you can get rid of it. Except for this dumb, stupid poster that's right there, which I managed to not get in the picture, but I think it's pushed too far into the wall and I think you just can't
Uh,
grab it.
Not like click on it.
Yeah.
And the collision on the posters is weird. Like some of them will float, some of them will sink in, and you never know what it's gonna be at first.
But yeah, they can be kind of a pain.
Nice
Gosh.
apartment though.
It is a nice apartment, and you can make it like I don't know why I didn't take any photos of the latest build I did of it, but I'm not running Watchtower right now, so
Right. It's
I
actually one of the things I'm adding to the next better buildable walls and doors update. Woof, is like some platforms, like little step. Because I've been making them out of rugs and coffee tables. I use them a lot. They're useful. I am tired of lining up rugs and
yeah,
and
you can
rugs
see
and coffee tables.
how much I use better buildable walls and doors. I love it. Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I'm not. I'm on the fence about how I feel about achievement-friendly mods, but the one I think I might, two I think I'm
Oh, yeah,
thinking of
please
doing
make
is
this. And Furnish Your
yeah,
Fleet.
it's
Even
better
if
buildable walls and doors and Furnish Your Fleet.
well,
Because
even if you do
I
100
tried
because
going
you
without to get
don't
my
want to.
achievements on Xbox, and I
Yeah.
was like, I can't live without walls. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
So
No.
my main save is actually still on Xbox.
No,
My PC will run it
please take
better.
my money. Take my money. So that's like
The only thing is, I don't know if I'll be able to do the lights for better buildable walls and doors because they're a little glitchy. So I don't know if they'll pass QA or not. But everything else I think would be fine.
yeah, and I think that's fine. You know, I think that's
Yes,
fine.
but I don't want to live without my lights either.
Oh, well, yeah, I understand that.
But yeah, but that's like because I'm building without walls sucks. Like I did it for a long time, and I came up with many ways to make walls. But I don't want to have to do that anymore. Hey,
Oh, it's doing
that's
it again.
weird. Why? All right,
Huh.
I'm gonna.
You have to
Is
look.
that one specific? I'm gonna have a look at that. Let's see if it's the ship then. Maybe?
I don't
I gotta
know.
rebuild the ships. Make sure the nav mesh is up to date anyway. So I will be doing that this afternoon and seeing if I can recreate that. So it's C class.
Well, let's go in
Originally
the.
edited on Neon,
It only seems
and
to be those two halves. I mean, it seems like.
yeah,
Let's
and it's
go.
always those two halves. Like anything that can be reproduced is so much easier to fix than things that are just like this happened and now it doesn't, and you're like, but why though?
Yeah. Let's look at the other. Let's look at the little
Interesting.
scamp. Chip.
Oh, scam. Yeah, that one's definitely I think needs its nav mesh updating because that was the first one I built, so I think that one is. I love the little watchdogs. They're so cute. I'm like, I want
Yeah.
my own version. I never use them because they're too tiny and I need to carry too much junk. But like,
What's funny is if you get some,
Got anything you
if
need
you
to
get some
offload?
Dark
Need some
Star
work done?
weapons on them, you can get the crew
oh
space.
yeah,
You can get the crew slots you need.
that's
Okay,
a good
no
point.
problem.
Yeah. That's
Some of
what-
the other ones I'm adding in a future update is going to be a computer core that adds like a bunch of crew slots because it can be hard to get enough on a smaller ship. So I need to add some small modules that add more crew slots.
yeah.
Hey, little scam.
I did add steps and VTOL engines. I like the VTOL engines.
Yeah, I'm gonna say those look nice. I want to add. I'm gonna add, eventually when I figure out how to get like my own like 3D models in there. I'm gonna try and get some stairs because I want them.
Yeah.
Like I
well,
don't particularly like the Cabot Bridge, but I like the stairs it has. Oh,
So
man,
I
I'm gonna need to build
added
my ship.
I added this because so I added an animation to this so they'll scan it and stuff. So I like
Hey,
the idea of
what's
making
up?
my own engineering area. Love this.
Yeah. Engineering things are also one of the things I was adding to Furnish Your Fleet as I got cut too. I spent so much time making the custom collision and then I had to cut it and I was like,
I love
It's
your
too
little
sad
mech
to go back and do it
arms.
again.
They're
It was
really
sort of like a
cool.
last minute thing. I'm like, what would be cool here? I'm like, big mech arms to hold your big gear that you're working on, of course.
Yeah, that's neat.
I made the buildable versions because I wanted them.
Yep, you put the noises in there, and I love that. I see. What's funny? I was telling somebody that when I made the fireplace, the thing that I didn't expect was that the sound
I was just
seemed to
wondering
make,
where you'd gone.
like, I mean, warm
Makes
light and
such
all
a big
that stuff.
difference.
Yeah, it does. Like, it's the sound that makes it seem so homey. The noise
That's
of it.
when I did the Argos Hab, spent a lot of time doing the sound for that, and then I was doing one that was a mix of vanilla and Argos, and then I realized like the thing that makes it like outposts sometimes feel kind of dead is the lack of sound. Like they
Yeah.
don't have any sound. So I'm try and do like the
Need
light,
me for
the
something?
little lights, but like a sound marker one that'll add some ambient sound, so you can add like some computer beeps to your tech rooms and things like that. I'm just trying to figure out if I can
Yeah.
There
get
you
that.
are.
Now that I've done the boom boxes, I know I can make buildable sound markers. So
Right.
I'm gonna add a few sounds to make that hab sound less empty, because that was the thing. Like all my outposts that I built, they got all this stuff happening, but
Hey, how's it
they
going?
don't sound like they do. So I'm like, sound markers. It's a thing people
Do
don't
you
think
think
about,
you
but it makes such an enormous difference to how, like, yeah, cozy or lived in or
Yeah.
whatever else.
Me?
This game has like really nice sound design.
It really does. It really does.
Sometimes I'll put my like headphones on and I'll go walk around the planet, and it's like all these sounds I just don't normally hear because I usually just play through speakers, and I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this. That's one of the things I'm going to try to add to my mod is I want like I like the idea of being able to, I mean, this sounds terrible, display the heads of my enemies. It's like put their
That's
helmets on
why I
these
have
shelves.
them.
Mm, I love
I
that.
like helmets look cool, but I'm like, it's a great trophy shelf. Is like,
Yep.
yeah.
So,
You
I
don't have to
might
be a
actually.
pirate to be bloodthirsty.
Right. Well, some of those fights were hard, you're like, kind of some of those.
Like, I earned this helmet,
That's right.
and it's only a refined or something.
Well, you know what's funny? So actually, I might be hitting you up or asking you about stuff about. So I want to make a trophy room. You played Skyrim, right? You play Skyrim? Have you ever played
Actually, have
Skyrim?
not played Skyrim.
Oh, you haven't played Skyrim?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Well,
I'm
what's
like the one
funny is
person.
they actually have. Well, that was my first Bethesda game, but
Oh,
they actually had a house. Now, see, this is what I was saying about they've come a long way, baby, when it comes to decorating. So what it would be like is you would have a workbench, right? So you'd walk up to this workbench, and then
yeah.
you would have a little animation of you banging on with a hammer, and
Yeah.
you would click on, build the trophy room, and the trophy room fully furnished would just appear. Okay.
Right.
The walls would show up, and then the roof, and then and I guess you had to buy the furniture for it,
Yeah.
or
They
you
had a
could
similar
make
one
it.
in Fallout 3.
Okay, yeah.
Thing.
So that's how it was, right? So I want to make, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna just do it as a Starborn ship. I haven't decided all the details of it yet, but I want to make a trophy room, and
Yeah.
so that you can place items, and I want it to be it's going to be like a quest. So there's going to be like 20 items, or some
Ooh.
certain amount of items, and I kind of I'll kind of show you what it's going to be like. But so in the decor thing, I'm trying to think of end game items. You know what I mean? Like end game stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something I made last night. This little red box.
Ooh. So pretty. I keep trying to pick those boxes. There's one you can pick up in the vanilla game.
Uh-huh.
It's on a mining outpost.
I'm gonna do
Yes.
these in
It's like what?
different colors, I think.
And they have like a little wooden one that is pick upable. So now I try all of them. Ooh, I like the shiny containers. The storage containers with the shiny lids are nice.
I love these. Yep. Okay.
Because they're such a good shape and they're so useful. Ooh,
Okay. So like
autobots!
this. So you actually
Yes.
have to have the item to make this. So you can make it
Yes.
one time. So make
Oh, that's
sure.
cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So
the commemorative gifts, you can build like one
yep.
like groat knife or that's really clever.
Because this is just basically just sitting in your stupid inventory. Like, what the hell do you do with
Yeah,
this? Even if you
I,
try to pick it up and drop it, it sinks into the table. You ever notice that?
I think yeah, you've had that. That's why I got the display cases in the Argos mod, so you could display them on something.
Yeah, I do like that. I love that.
But
But
like it just looks like regular titanium, and I'm like, no, make it fancy. It's the Argos mods.
right. So now it.
You made me
So
look like
now
an
it.
idiot in front of other miners. I need to commemorate this.
Right. So I made a ranger plaque for your
The
pistol.
gun. Oh
And
man, that's
then
cool.
this one. This is for the peacekeeper
Ooh,
trophy.
yeah.
So
That is so clever.
So
Oh, and I
anyway.
recognize those coffee tables.
Right. Yep. So anyway, I'm gonna do a bunch of these, but
Yeah.
so that's my plan. But I was
Oh
thinking
man,
about
yeah.
making like a ship hab and do
Yeah.
just do one of each style of ship hab. So like do one that's
Like a Stroud, a Hope
yeah,
Tech, and
do a Strauss,
yeah.
a Hope Tech, and a Nova Galactic one or whatever. Just do that 3 or something.
Yeah.
And have it be like I don't know. I haven't decided how I want to do it, but I was thinking
That's a
about
great
this.
idea.
So I'll be hitting you up like, okay, oh my
Yeah.
god, how do you do this? Because I hear
I think I have an
hear
idea
you
because
know
I've got like
not to use Jay
Avengers.
Ramos's
Huh.
way of doing it.
Like the Avengers have the ability to add things. So
Uh-huh.
like the gun seller will sell like missable weapons after you finish a quest. So like once you finish the pirate quest, like the Revenant will start showing up. So if you miss something, or like you pick a dialogue option where you don't get a gun, like it's like a second chance, but it won't show up until you finish the quest. So
Oh
I imagine
wow.
like a similar. They could probably use something similar to make them appear, like in the trophy room. So it'd be like an enable, like
Mhm.
but only after like a certain quest has been done. So like
Oh
quest
yeah.
complete, and then they'll pop up. I think that would probably work for that.
Yeah. So that yeah, it'd be.
And they,
I would like it to make it where if you want to put it in your house or your, too, you can. That's why
yeah,
the Peacekeeper one, I actually made it where it'll work with any A99. But yeah, I think I am gonna put
okay, yeah, but
the quest,
Oh my God. I'm literally
that'd be
you have to
cool.
finish the quest first or whatever.
footsteps
They
right
had something like that in Outer Worlds,
Mhm.
on like the Unreliable. If you did certain quests certain ways or whatever, you'd get like a new display item in your room or sometimes your companions' rooms, and it would like gradually furnish with all of these like achievement items as you played the game, depending on what choices you took.
Hey, wanna
Mhm.
chat?
I was like really cool, and that would be awesome. If you make that, I'll do a patch for a Lambent one.
That would be awesome. That would be amazing, actually.
That'd be really fun. Like, I like getting trophies as I go on my games.
Oh.
It's like that sense of progression, and I love collecting crap.
Well, isn't it true that in games you have to have goals?
Right.
If you don't have goals, then what are you doing? I mean,
And I'm always trying to get something. Like, like with the mods, sometimes everyone's like, I want it immediately, and I'm like, but what if you had to work for it a little bit so that you had things to look forward to? I feel like such an old lady at Christmas. I'm like, you need something to look forward to, but you do.
yeah,
Otherwise, like if everything's there, what are you gonna spend your time doing? Like
right.
the whole point of playing a game is to spend time doing something in a game. Like it's a game. It's your leisure time.
Right. Well, though. Oh, so what I was saying about, for some reason Harper always has really good Nuka Colas, and
Ooh.
what I noted, what someone told me was that she is a special. She uses the special vendor keywords, and that's why she has the really nice Nuka
Ah.
Colas. And so evidently there's some kind of special keywords you can use where you'll get really great Nuka Colas like every single time. So I don't know
Interesting.
if you use Tank Girls mod, I mean you might not even use it, but um so yeah, I'll do Watchtower and get all the sodas, and it's so great. Like every time I talk to her, she'll have a different one, and but if it's not a special vendor, you only get Nuka Cola Dark. You only get the dark.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Okay, I was gonna
It's
pull
the
up.
alcohol.
So did you know that there's a Dark Star patch for your?
Yes.
And now I basically only use yours because I love it so much.
I'm like, that was I want it. I'm like, I want a landing pad that looks good and and even if it has to be tall, doesn't look quite so obtrusive, because it was harshing my vibe on a lot of my like builds. I was like, oh, this looks so industrial on my cute like cottagey build. So
Well,
I made
and the
those.
fact that it changes the color of the rocks is freaking amazing. You guys, so if you're
Yeah.
on a planet that's red, these rocks will be red, which I just think
Yeah.
is so cool.
I think the buildable rocks are the same too, because I'm like, I was worried it was not going to work that way, because I don't want it to not match. Then it would be incongruent again, and then back to square one. So yeah,
So
sometimes I forget.
absolutely love your Argos mod, and I didn't even talk about. I will talk about it, but I was gonna show people what I did with your truly invisible workbenches.
Oh yeah,
That absolutely blew my mind. Oh, I might just have to put this out just for the hell of it.
I
Vandalize.
should put that on my landing pad. Screw me. I wish I could get the
I love
decals
that
to
he's holding a
reliably
plunger.
appear. Yeah, I'm like,
So funny.
can't kill him, but we can do other things.
Okay. Structures. So, and feel free to. I figured I'm gonna show off. We have like a half an hour left, so I wanted to show off the Argos Extractor mod in case
Yeah.
there's like somebody out there who hasn't gotten it yet. Like, I hope you're not gotten it yet. And then if there's some kind of updates or whatever, feel free to talk about them.
Yeah. So I mean, I got
So
one
I'm gonna go
hopefully
ahead
coming
and-
out soon. Like, I'm gonna be testing it today. Sending it through to Xbox to test it. And the amount of times I'm like, it'll be fine, and then I get to Xbox, and Xbox is like, well, actually, no.
Yeah,
So
actually,
I'm
screw
hoping
you.
It doesn't do that. The amount of times I'm like, it's done, and then Xbox is like, but not like you think. I'm like, thanks, Xbox. I didn't want to be done with this project ever.
Oh,
And
you
this
know
one's
what?
got a doctor now too. The med bay for
Oh,
that
wow.
all-in-one now has a little doctor, and they change the same as the shopkeeper.
Uh-huh.
And I think there's like 9 different versions. So yeah, there's like a little doctor that'll heal your wounds and sell you med packs and stuff that is now in that med bay. I originally had one in the infirmary of the Lambent ships, but
Uh-huh.
she was doing weird things anytime like you edited the ship. So until I can figure out a way that you can edit the ship with the doctor without her duplicating, she is gone. But hopefully eventually I can get her working and going, like behaving properly on the ships. Because I showed up and there was a second one and she was naked, and I'm like, all right, well, this just got awkward. So, and I tried to work around it for a while, and I was like, all right, no, I don't need a naked doctor doppelganger, and maybe someone does, but
That's so funny.
so yeah, I had to change
Does that work like that? That's okay, right?
It connects to the bottom, but the companions cannot go
Oh, okay.
through the bottom floor apparently.
Okay,
And
hold on. Let's do a different one then.
I keep trying to make them go through there, and they won't. And I have no idea what it is specifically about. I think it's like the actual model, and I don't know if it's got like a keyword where it says like it's something else, or what. But yeah,
There we go.
I think if you keep Is that okay? I'm like trying to think, is that connected to the bottom or the top? That's
All right, I got the
that's the
store.
bottom.
Operations. I'm gonna put some of these cool. I really like the little pieces that you did, like the
I got
yeah, the
new
hallway.
hallway. There's a new one of those, like a different set of windows in the update. I
There you
love
go.
those hallways.
Yeah, they're cool. I really like them.
I'm trying to make it so we can stack them because I managed to get it in one build where they were stackable, and it has never let me do it again. And I'm like, all right, I need to find a way to make it permanently stackable because when you have like two, like a double decker version, it looks so good.
Okay.
So that's like my how to figure out how to make it work.
Apartment.
Oh, and the living quarters is one that has a feature that I have not been able to describe well in the written thing. So if you can find the living quarters,
Okay. Yeah, I'm heading
it's
there in a second. Do I have them all?
it's like
Wait,
I think this
wait.
is
Do I
the
have them
regular
all?
living
What am I
quarters.
missing?
Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it.
So I got
I
operations. Am I missing
think that's
something?
all.
Okay, good. All
Like,
right.
do I sound convinced? I'm
So,
never
all right.
sure.
So tell us
And I get
about
lost on my own
yeah,
thing.
tell us about this. I love that you have this is so
Yeah. So
immersive. I
this
just
one
love
is
it.
like a loading deck, and it has containers for all of your different types of resources. So you can connect everything to just this landing deck, and it will automatically sort them to whichever container you need it to go to. So you and I think I
Praise the
didn't make
Lord.
them infinite because
Awesome.
I didn't want to like start stretching the game's limits of how much stuff. So they vastly increased. I think it's like 750 mass per container.
Uh-huh.
And it's like a warehouse, a solids, liquids, and gas. So they all come here, and you can get it all from like this one spot without having to build a bajillion different, things. And there's a little industrial workbench there too that works like
Oh,
underneath the
nice.
tent. So we
Yeah.
got like the custom workbenches.
Very nice.
And there's unfurnished versions of these too. So there's an unfurnished version of this deck where it's just a deck. And in the update, those railings are gone because people kept complaining about the railings being hard to get in and out of. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. So I've got rid of the railings
Oh,
outside
this
to
one?
make it easier to get in. Yeah, I think it's merged into the science hab, the all-in-one hab. I think it connected to the bottom maybe and is
Oh, wait a minute. We
merged with.
did something crazy. I'm missing a whole big part of something.
I think it's built inside into the all-in-one. Yeah, it's like I think it connected to the bottom floor and then merged the top floor into
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay,
top
hold
floor
on.
of the shop.
We're just gonna move stuff around a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, it's challenging sometimes. I find it hard to get the right snap points for anything, and you can do like the thing where you like
Which
cycle
one
through,
is
but
easiest to look at
I think
Aurora?
if you start with the science one and then like
Okay.
you pull
Start with the
up, if you
science one.
highlight the wall you want to attach it to, which would be like the top floor, before you pull up the hab, it'll go to top floor, if that makes sense.
Okay. So if I highlight this one,
Yeah, and then I don't think it'll line up with the other habs, so it might have to start over to get him in there. Or if you press like, you can cycle through the connections until it hits the right one, but I'm not sure what the button is on PC. I've only, there you go.
okay.
Wait.
Hold on. So we'll do that. All
Oh,
right.
now it's attached wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wait.
okay.
I think it's gonna go
We're gonna
inside
move
the other
everything.
one.
So I'm just gonna that or
I think it's now got the apartment in the middle of the science hub.
no,
I
it's
mean,
okay. We're gonna move it.
originally I called it science, but I changed the name, so I keep getting the name wrong because I keep
This
forgetting
is-
I changed it to all in
That's
one.
the store. Okay.
That's the shop. And that's the ops.
Trying to move it. Ooh. Okay.
And that's got the apartment with the rock trophy room for Hella.
I love that. I love that. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. All right, let's
I
see
always
what's up
have
here.
these resources I never use, and I was like, I want to put them on shelf. And I was surprised you couldn't display them on anything. It wasn't
Right,
until I started making displays for them, and I'm like, oh, they're really weirdly shaped, and they're kind of hard to get on displays without them sinking into things weird. So I now understand why they're not displayable, but I'm still sad about it.
right. All right, just
This is
stay
some
there a
good
second.
rocks. Like lithium. Lithium is pretty. It's all purple and cool
Ooh,
looking.
okay, that works. Whatever it wants to do, we'll do. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you want to do that? That's fine.
Which is why I ended up not using snaps. Well, but there's a few reasons I didn't put snaps on better buildable walls and doors. One was so you could fit the awkward spaces, and the other is like the snaps are really aggressive with what they want you to do. And sometimes you have your idea, but the game's like, "No, I want to put it here," and I'm like, "But please don't." It's like, "But I'm putting it here though," and you're like, "Oh, okay, I guess that's fine."
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I
let's
just and
see if that
I
works
did
now.
some like snapping walls, and I was like, "This is a fight. I'm never gonna win." It was
Oh,
just too
so is this where
frustrating.
the rails are going? You're taking the
Yeah, those
rails
are
out?
gonna be
Yeah,
gone.
that's good. Yeah, you know, it's the little NPCs will just sit there and keep walking into that. That's
Yeah,
annoying. Oh my god. Which is like, what, y'all have never seen this kind of door before? I mean, it's in the vanilla thing. It's in the vanilla version.
trying to get the NPCs to do anything correctly makes me want to cry. Like, no matter what you do, oh, this is
Oh,
like the
darn it. Okay.
is that the
What is
shop
that?
shop app, I think. Yeah, it's the solar panel on the shop apps like merging in through.
Okay.
I guess they have to like the collision is for like the inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
but it then like starts to ignore the outside bits of the hab sometimes, which is how you can sometimes stack them, but also it makes it easy to like for them to go places you don't want them.
There we go.
There we go.
Got that. Alright, come on, guys. So funny.
This is why the snaps kill me.
Okay.
Like the resource
Looks
containers,
like
I was trying to get some
nothing
staggered.
touching now. Okay, it looks like we're good.
They're all attached.
It's all good.
I always get lost in my outposts when I build these too. I'm like, wait, where am I again? I'm like, okay, right.
That's funny. What's
Yeah, like this one is. Oh wait, this so the walls that we just entered into and the one off to the left open out into balconies. If there's nothing snapped to them, you can like cycle through
uh-huh.
until a balcony shows up. But it yeah, we got
Oh, I
snaps, so we
know. I
can't.
love it.
Uh,
I put this on the beach all the time. And you know what's funny? See,
yeah.
I get rid of this and I make this bedroom and I
Ah,
put the bathrooms and everything all in here. And cuz so I
ah.
do this totally empty. And but I did want to
I
show
haven't
off that
done
you have
this
it.
one empty yet. Like I've done most of the other ones, but this one was like so hard to fill because it was so huge. I'm like, I can't go back and fill it again.
Yeah.
It's like the vendors. I start having those flashbacks again of like trying to fill. But like it's a fun space to fill the first time, and I'm like, I want to try it again.
So I keep this, or I make it
Yeah.
exactly the same, but like this is what I was saying. Was so revolutionary to me when you need to get Watchtower and check it out, like do some reverse engineering in it, because you're gonna be like,
I wonder.
oh wow. Oh. I mean, that's what I was
Like,
like
I
when
wonder if
I
it works for the
put
because
it in
like
the
the
kit.
pack-ins are really the outpost have pack-ins are really irritating. Like they hate everything. Like I
Yeah,
had it so that furniture could be enabled and disabled, like you have on ships.
yeah.
But if something was removed from the pack-in, the cycling windows won't work anymore.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
So I
I
could.
like those too, so I hate that.
Yeah, I decided it was more important to have windows because then I could have like the
Yeah,
balconies and stuff.
yeah. No,
But
I
yeah,
like that. I do like that.
because working on another one, it had a data slate to explain something, and if you picked up the data slate, you couldn't use Windows anymore. And
Oh,
yeah, so you can't remove anything from an outpost pack-in
yeah.
without
Well,
the game freaking out.
the thing, and I will say that, you know what, that's probably not something that you could do for this. I mean, because
Yeah,
I was
but
just
for
thinking about how huge the mod would end up
it's
being.
so cool though.
It is
Oh yeah,
cool. But yeah, for a little player house though, it's pretty neat. But yeah, so
I
what I
like player
usually
houses because you don't have to build them at outposts, so they don't con me.
yeah, I love
It's not like
this.
legit persecuted by this hab, these habs when I was making them.
I
So many things would start happening. Oh, greebles.
So yeah, I love this that you added that and the noise from it. It just makes it so
Yeah.
lived in and cool.
And they have so many sound markers too. I got lost like
Mhm.
going through it all. I'm like, there's like hundreds of these. And then I did a pass with headphones to make sure nothing was super irritating because I'm like really sensitive to some sounds. Like they just make my head want to explode. So I'm like making sure nothing had like a high-pitched whine that was going to drive me bonkers. Because I figured if it drives me bonkers, it'll drive everyone else bonkers too.
Yeah. I think that that's probably the thing I miss the most. I wonder if I just need to add more stuff like that. Like, just
I'm gonna
more things that have
next
sounds.
update for better buildable walls and doors. Hopefully sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I've learned
Like
it
even if it's just like the air
down here.
conditioning, some water ones, and some like computer beeping, or just something to make it
Mhm.
have a sound.
So, this is
Aw.
great. I
Yeah, and the
usually
little med bay
I
there on the
usually
right is
turn
where the
this
doctor is now.
into like if I make it empty, I turn this into like a hangout area, put the pool table, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff down here.
it's a good place for it too.
Hmm I
My
love
little
I
chem lab.
love this chem lab. Oh my gosh.
I was like, what would a chem lab look for miners? And I'm like, oh, like the red amp, like the is it red amp that you make with the hematite? I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
wait.
this is so great. Pick me up.
Yep.
Pick me up. You make.
Yeah, it was the one that you made
This
for
is
the
great.
trade authority.
Yeah, I love this. These
It's
are
such an
these are
awkward
ones I haven't
shape.
really
Okay.
seen. I know, but it's cool though.
What
Let's
can I
see.
put in here? And then I was like, Rebels.
Yep. Research.
Yeah, now in the next version when this gets updated, it's like a little doctor that stands in the corner over by the bed there, and they'll
Uh-huh.
give you like fix you up and sell you drugs. I
Nice.
was excited to finally get a doctor in. 'Cause I'm like, it needs a doctor, and
Yeah.
they don't spontaneously duplicate in outposts and appear nude next to themselves like they did on the ship. So
That's
I
funny.
can put them in.
Okay, so here's the
Um,
living quarters you were talking about.
hey, so for this one, and on the next little bit, so if you go through to the middle, where there's like some beds now to the right,
Uh-huh.
if you open up the build menu, like the builder, and click on them, you can cycle through four different
Oh, nice.
configurations. So if you have to build like several to house your crew, it'll change the furnishing here, as well as like the junk items by the bunk in the back and on like the
Wow. Now,
coffee table.
when did you
So
do this? Because I
this was
swear to
always
God,
there.
this was
Yes.
it always had 4 options?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I
It,
missed that somehow.
it used to snap, but the snapping caused like problems when I had a door version there, so I
Ah.
replaced the door version with that window version. But yeah, so
Uh-huh.
you build like several for your crew. You can change the decor so
Wow.
they all look different because
I
your
didn't
crew
realize there
wouldn't
were so
all
many
have the
choices.
same junk. Yes.
Yeah, no, that makes so you could put more than one of these and make them totally different.
Yeah, I
That's
think the window's my
fantastic.
favorite. That was like the newest one, but I like that one. 'Cause I was like trying to think of a way to make it immersive. If you
Uh-huh.
had like 6 of them, why would they all have the same board game on the same coffee table? Like they wouldn't.
Right.
So yeah, all these like little junk
Does
areas
this one
all
is this
change
changed
depending.
too? This one?
It does really change. Yeah, they're all connected, so they all change
Oh,
with
okay,
that
okay.
one wall.
Cool.
Yeah, you can click on any bit and it'll switch it
Okay,
around.
just figured
Oh,
out that this was actually a stash. like
yes.
a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, what? How
And
did I
the
miss this?
I got a buildable version of that cutter crate too in the update, so you'll be able to
Oh,
build those wherever you
nice.
want. Because I like opening and closing. I am a simple person. I'm like, does it make a sound and does it move? Yes.
What?
Brilliant.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I think
That's
all of the big
fantastic.
boxes are like their own individual stash. I think like that. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And the ones in the ops tab are too. And I think in the science one too, like the little storage bit where the fridges are, the boxes back there are a stash. And there's one inside the fridge if you open it.
Oh my gosh,
But I think it's just
that's
the top.
really cool.
So yeah. I just like opening the fridges. I'm like, now there's a reason. Alright, hey.
All right. Do you hear Aurora, like her water
I
noise?
can.
She literally has water noise. It's so funny.
That was how I knew I had one in my sleep crate. I was like, why does it sound like I'm swimming? And then I opened it up and this like shot guy was just like, hey.
So what's
Like,
funny, so
hey.
I wanted to figure out, I don't know why this tarp bothers me so much, but
Okay, so it bothers lots of people. And that is also gone.
Oh,
And there is now a
yay!
buildable version. So yeah, in the
That's so
update,
funny. So you could build the
someone was like,
tarp if you want it.
yeah. They like disabled it and it took all the clutter because it was all in like the same packing. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's structural. that's a load bearing tarp. But yeah, it is gone. There's a few people were like, I hate the tarp. I'm like, all right. So the tarp and the railings were gone, but the tarp is now
Repair it
buildable.
all ourselves.
I appreciate that, actually. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Because I probably wouldn't bother redoing this except for that tarp. So,
It's
and
not-
because I make this like a break area, kind of.
Yeah.
And this back here,
Yeah.
I make this the laundry room, usually.
Oh, that's a really good spot for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I love this.
Oh, my little office.
Yeah, I put a bed here though for him.
I used to have a couch there, but then like, you know what? When I was doing like the disableable furniture, I had a bunch of furniture against that wall, but like, and you couldn't use windows, so I had to get rid of it. And I'm like, people will put their own beds and couches there now because you can.
Yeah.
But every time I come in there and I see that blank wall, I'm like, I remember when you had a couch.
Funny.
Then I also remember not being able to cycle through windows, so you know.
Yep.
Which was such a bummer because like I liked it when I could have like everything work like the ships do, and then it just did not work
Oh, I
out.
love
And that
this.
was so sad.
It's great.
I added some more animation
funny.
markers to this hab too, so
Oh,
they got
fun.
more crew action in here when the update hits.
All right, I love your armory.
This was my favorite hab.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I make it
I was
like
like,
a
how
point of collecting, you know, backpacks that are different, you know, to like one of each backpack kind of thing.
I was trying to think like how can I do a mining themed armor like setup, and I was like, this is how I'm gonna do it.
I love
with like
this.
the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like I think that's like my favorite thing in the whole. Well, there's lots of favorites. I think that is still my favorite. I really love that.
Yep. Yeah, I really
And-
like that a lot. That's so cool.
Suit assembly station in the middle is like a armor workbench, and I don't know if people have noticed that or not. But if you click on the little suit assembly there in the corner, you can use that to like. You have to. Yeah, you go.
Nice. That's fantastic. Love it.
And I'm like, that's where you'd be doing your armor work, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love this. This is like my favorite hab. I was like starting to flag. I was like, oh, I'm getting so tired. And then I started on this hab, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I got more time to go. I love this hab.
One of the things that I really want to make is like a legit sewing kit. I was like, that might be my first thing I ever blender.
I have one. I have one in like the ops hab has one with like out of one of the toolboxes. It's got like a little
Oh yeah.
little sewing
I'll have
bobbins
to
and
check
stuff
that
in.
out. That's cool.
And the crowd outfits by Pegasus has one. It's like a workbench to create her crowd outfits. That unfortunately is gone in the update because picking up those items makes the windows not work.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Because you know I pick
I-
everything up.
I could not. If you have no idea how hard it was to figure out why windows weren't scrolling, and then I was like, oh, I picked up a backpack. Of course, that makes perfect sense.
So you're just gonna make them static or just take them out?
Yeah, I think I've just taken them out because I didn't want to mess with the pack-ins because sometimes it can
Oh.
screw things up for
No, I know
pre-built
that.
habs.
Oh honey. Don't I know
Yeah.
it? Oh my gosh.
So you have to put your own there now.
You
but
can't
yeah,
piss
once
off
I
the
discovered-
pack-ins.
And does anything not piss off the pack-ins? Like, they're so cranky. And especially outpost ones. They, like, hate everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you looked at me sideways?
Yep.
I'm broken. I'm like, great, thanks. I'm on strike now.
And what's so funny is when you look at the kit and you see these big things where it says in all capital letters, "Do not use," and
Do
I'm
not
like,
use.
"Oh, you pissed off the pack-in."
Yeah. That's every time I see that, I'm like, oh, that's a cranky pack-in. I bet the same pack-in exists somewhere else, but you can use it.
Yep.
And yep. I got my own do not uses now. I got a couple of
Oh,
ones
I
like
have.
do not use.
I have a couple do not
Junk weighing you
uses.
down? I may be willing
That
to
is
buy.
so
Like,
funny.
why can't I use it? I'm like, because it's angry. I gotta sacrifice something to whatever deity contains this pack-in, but I don't know why I gotta sacrifice. Sacrificed a lot in this game. I got the helmets to prove it, but so far this pack-in still hates me.
Okay, so here we got the
Ah,
Argos.
this is the arts. Yeah, like this is a small bit for an entry area if that's like where you're coming in. And there's like stash everywhere in this one. So like these little boxes here are
nice.
stash. And then the ones in the supply closet in the office are also stash. Right back here
Nice.
and there. You can stash
I didn't
your
even know
bits.
that. I can't even believe that I didn't know that.
It's-
How long
yeah,
have I used this? I bought this like the day it came out. I bought this, so.
I mean, there's so many things that end up in that are hard to describe, or I run out of character space. That yeah, it's ridiculous how much is used from this.
There's gotta be some kind of fix for this.
Yeah,
Oh my god. I've not figured
I
it
take
out.
him-
I keep trying to put them on in pack-ins and then
Yeah.
they are unhappy.
which is weird. 'Cause other things just stop animating. Period, which is fine. But that one's just like I'm a freak out though. I might see if I can just make a new version of it that doesn't have an animated thing, so it's just a photo, and then it won't do that theoretically.
Yeah. If you figure
Famous
that out,
last
let me
words.
know.
Yeah, if it works, like, because I'm like, maybe I can just change it to not a flip book for that material, and then it won't do that. Because I wanted to use them on my ship, and I couldn't because you can't put Misc items in pack-ins, so
What? Well,
sucks.
is it? I wonder if you did like a nested pack-in, like.
That's
say
the
I
other
had
thing.
to
Like
do that-
maybe,
Hold on, because I'll show
yeah,
you what I
like
had
one
to
of
do.
one of
Wait.
the. I could put a screen on it instead, just like a regular screen. That would do
Yeah.
it.
I'll show
Gold.
you.
All right.
Like, oh my gosh. For gosh. So you wouldn't believe how many testing these candles. How many
Oh, I would.
candles I flew across the room. Like literally. Oh my gosh. So these were nested pack-ins. So I had to
Right.
do everything instant static first,
Yep.
and then add
And
the
then
light.
Yep, that's what I had
separate
to do with all of like
and make
the
them
Furnish Your
instants.
Fleet ones and everything. Otherwise, it's like nope.
God, you wouldn't think something like this takes so long to do, but this
Yeah, it would.
this one in
Only because
particular,
you've done it.
I spent the whole day like probably like dealing with these things. No, oh my gosh.
I'm sure you have some really exciting swear words that didn't exist before as a result.
Yeah, I might have said some bad words. I may or may not have used profanity during.
And also for anyone
making-
making mods, by the way, if you want to use the word cockpit in your description, you can't. It kept throwing it out. It was like, you can't use that. I'm like, why can't I say that? And then I was like, cockpit. So I took that out and it was like, you may pass. And I was like, seriously?
Isn't that funny? Oh my gosh.
So yeah, cockpit kept getting me flagged as a potty mouth, and I'm like, but it's a cockpit. So if
That's
anyone's like, why do you
literally
call
what it
this?
was.
This is called a bridge, but really it's a cockpit. I'm like, take it to the creation kit.
Right. This is like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah,
I love this. Absolutely
So
love
last night I was thinking, I'm like, I wonder if I can add a bit smaller, but like a snappable balcony. So I'm gonna try adding a snappable balcony that you can add to any hand. Like using plugs. So I think I can do that. It'll only be able to do like the small doorway.
Mhm.
But I think like snappable balconies so you can have them everywhere would be awesome. So that's what I'm doing this afternoon.
I'll show you what I
Because
do
I just
with
want more
the
balconies.
more balconies. We must have more balconies. Okay,
Right? We
this.
fancy out here.
All right.
See? Now that's living.
Right? You got your
Look at
giant meat, your
that.
bloody meat.
That's amazing. That's how you know it's fresh.
That's
I would
right.
be sketched out if it didn't bleed.
That's right. Let me tell you
So
what a
cool.
pain in the butt the tissue is to work with. That it, like, in the
Ah,
CK, it does not want you to actually touch it. Like you're trying to
really?
like, you know, click on it, and you're gonna click on
Yeah.
that rock that's in you know, in the mountain or whatever, and back
Yeah.
it will not click on it, and oh my gosh. But
I guess I like put it in its own layer. Like this is the only layer that works. It's a tissue layer.
right. I mean, it's something like the middle of, like, you have to look down and in the middle, and then you can actually get it. I mean, oh my god, this thing gave me, this thing was a pain, but I really
Okay,
love
note to
how it
self:
turned out. So
don't touch tissue. It's annoying.
yeah, the tissue is annoying. I mean, it's so hilarious though that I ended up doing it in the next one too. You know, so it's fine.
I think
So
when I was making the
Aurora.
tea maker,
Mm.
I accidentally set it one
See if it
time
works.
to static instead of instant static, and it just blew up. It was like too many things, and it's like scattered itself. It's like, all right, I hit something. I was like, okay, just put the instance back. It's fine now. But yeah, I remember putting it in a habit and just blowing up on me. I was like, great.
So I figured out so I used really tiny activators, the little
Yeah,
C version, so you can decorate
So
it.
does it like not kick you out of first person? Because I did that with my first set, and it kept like kicking me to third person when I exited it.
It does, but we Marv in Darkstar Discord,
Yeah.
he made a special NIF for me that I can use that moves the cameras, and so I'm sure we can get you that file if you want to mess with it.
Oh my god, yes.
And
That would be amazing. Cause yeah, that was why I ended up with like the big ones, was just so it wouldn't keep kicking me out. And I was like, oh.
so, but if you notice, this one doesn't. And what I
Yeah.
did was I changed. Okay, it uses the research keyword
Ah.
the animation for the research. So that one will not kick you out. So
Oh.
you can just
So
use
I'm
that
gonna
one.
just, yeah, because that it actually works better because there's no surface it won't work with. That's
Right.
perfect. Oh yeah, because I kept kicking me out, and I was like, fine, I'll just use the original one then and make it a marker. It's fine, but I want to I wanted to decorate, so it made me angry.
It might be
So
in
now
Dev Talk how to do it.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's pinned.
because
Yeah, it's great
it was
though.
really driving me mental.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's great though because it gives you so much more freedom. Like you can
Yeah.
like, hold on, I'll show you what kind of craziness you can what I'm talking about. So this is why we wanted to do this. All right. Throw up a counter. Where's my counters? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so I can like so basically the activator is the size of this, like a square. And
Yeah, because that's like the little tiny square
but
invisible ones.
yeah, look how close
Perfect.
you can do this.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
I love it.
And
All
then-
right. 'All right. Well, that's another afternoon.
I know.
Just
and then,
changing those.
I mean, I can probably
Yeah.
fit 3 on here.
Yeah, because that's been driving me bonkers, actually, was like I had to choose between third person or being able to decorate, and I'm like, I want to decorate, but also like I really hated it going in a third person. So now, if I just change it to research,
Yep.
I prefer that animation marker anyway. So
Yep.
I'm gonna do that. Oh,
I
I've got
mean,
so
but
many
this is
workbenches to do that too.
so for small ships though. I mean, look at this. This
That's
is
perfect.
I can put all 3 of them on here, and I can even actually this is what's even crazy. Like if I want to put an extra hammer in the back or, to
Yeah.
decorate somewhere, you can.
Oh
You can.
man, that is
Like watch.
beautiful.
You can like literally put your candle lights there.
Dream come true.
It's
Okay,
crazy. Yeah. Yep.
that just made my day.
I know. So and
Although I
and
have
they all work.
I have
So
one where I put like a backer by attaching a picture to the invisible workbench. Like I put it behind it and then I could use the invisible workbench to like put the picture wherever I wanted and like float it behind like a countertop.
mhm.
But that would be much nicer.
Yeah, it's crazy. I so but it's perfect if
Oh
you're in
yeah,
a like if you're in the sleep crate or whatever,
I
you know?
always am.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you like the neon aesthetic, of being in a small spot.
And I honestly prefer the research animation. I just figured like any change to that like marker at all was what was screwing it up. So
Yep,
yeah, I did
just
not know that
use it's the
research.
research one. You got to use the research one where it's like, you're hunched over looking through the scope.
Yeah,
That's the animation.
yeah, the one from like the ships, I think
Yep.
it is.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's what you do.
Fantastic.
Isn't that crazy?
Thank you for, well, one, giving me something to do all afternoon, but two, finally getting that to work how I want it to.
So, oh, I know. Well, I think what's so great about Dark Star is just that we get to talk. We get to talk to each other
Yep.
and learn from each other. You definitely have to just come hang out with us one time.
I
One
will
evening.
more. I now that I'm not working on the neon, like the Lambent mod, I've literally been working on every hour I'm not like sleeping pretty much for like the past 8 months. I haven't been online that much to chat with people because I'm just like literally been stuck in the creation kit working on that mod. So now I can talk to people and be a human again.
Right? That's funny. Oh, wait, let me show off your invisible workbenches as our final little thing here.
Which will soon be smaller. Well,
Right?
the marker will.
The marker will. Hold on, because I'm like so impressed with the.
Was it the invisible one?
Yeah.
Or the Argos? Oh man.
Okay.
I think I can.
Lambent one. I was gonna put a couple little tools down from function.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. I'll put that. We'll pretend that that's supposed to go there. Okay, and Better Living 1 has tools, I think. And what's funny is, like, I use your stuff because people ask me, well, how come, because I want all of my bases to look different. So I'll use my stuff sometimes I'll use your stuff, sometimes I'll use your stuff and my stuff, sometimes I'll use, a vanilla one and then put, stuff around it. I mean, I'm a
Right.
equal opportunity person.
I still have like a really small like load order because I have to keep enabling and disabling everything for testing. So I've been
Right.
like lean, but I'm looking forward to going ham for a while because I tried like enabling and disabling everything, but I'd always forget something and then like break my outpost. So it's like, okay.
I just test with
better be-
everything. I don't even bother disabling anything.
Ah,
No, because I figure, like, the mods that I use are ones that I know a lot of people use, so.
right.
um, I mean, I know that, like, QA will test my stuff with nothing else,
Right.
but that's not really how people play, so.
No, it's not.
Alright. Where are the. Where are they?
The invisible invisibles?
Yeah.
They I think they're under crafting.
Oh, they're under crafting. Okay, that's duh.
Yeah, there's like an Argos one, and then the one that's just like a little mat with a drink or something on it. I'm trying to think where they all are.
Hold on. Oh, this is it. Okay.
No. That's,
This is what I
that's
love.
someone else's. Well, that's a cool one.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just put my stack of books. Oh, it does leave something. I didn't think it left anything. Ooh.
Oh. That's cool.
Hold on a second. Does it actually still work? Yeah. So I got a stack of
Oh,
books.
I
There
tried-
you go.
Try getting one where it had like a marker until you placed it, and I couldn't figure out how to make the marker disappear after you placed it. So that is awesome.
Funny. I wouldn't mind having that there, though. Cute.
Yeah. And mine is the invisible one I did was like less sophisticated because it's like one of the first ones I did, and it's just like a mat that's like a tiny one on the floor, so you can't hardly see it, but it is there. Oh, that's so cool.
There you
Man.
go. Stack of books. Boom.
Nice.
Look at that. It's like really invisible. I love it. Absolutely love it. Little baby microscope. That's so cute.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to start like adding tiny microscopes to places so I can pick them.
Right.
Because they're very large, and sometimes I want them to be very tiny.
Funny.
That's so cool.
But see, like for me, when I'm decorating, I will use something like that and then put, let's see, I'll put this next to it. There.
Yeah. So cool.
So I got research
And farm.
and farm.
Assuming it's farm.
Yep.
That is really neat.
There we go. Nice. Well, what's funny, when I was making mine, what I did was I wanted to show the things that you're actually growing and harvesting, like from your outposts.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing.
Make it.
Yeah, and this didn't move at all. Little research, the little microscope didn't move.
That's so cute.
Nice. All right. Any last words? What's coming? What's new? What's coming up?
Ooh, I got the Argos update coming up. I got another one for Lambent to fix a couple of things like the ship nav mesh on the pre-built ships, because the habs are fine, but the pre-built ships are a little wonky, it seems. And eventually, I'm gonna get around to getting the updated Furnish Your Fleet with all the bits I had to cut, and those are the main ones at the moment. I'm working on like another big mod that I started a while back, but it's like EB, so I'm like not ready to jinx it by saying what I was working on for that. But there's another modular outposts coming.
Ooh. Can't
But
wait.
it's one where I said I wouldn't have to learn things, and I did. So,
I won't have to learn
that one's
anything
become-
new.
It started off so easy, and then it became so not. And that was when I pivoted to do the ships. I'm like, I'm gonna do ships, it's easier, and it was not easier. But yeah, I got some more outpost stuff coming, and but like the lighting one that I'm started working on, that's like another free one. I figured anything that's like makes building just better, like that is like I want to be free for everyone, so you can, everyone can have lighting or walls, because I feel like those are fundamental building necessities. So that's like the other one I'm working on. It's like, it's not terribly difficult, but it's tedious because there's so many bits to put together for it.
Yeah. Well, I will
Sometimes
say
different
that
colors and
the second you come out with achievement-friendly versions of stuff, I will buy them all, because I
All right.
appreciate so much that you've done, number one. But number two, I know that Bethesda's going to be coming out with stuff, and I want those achievements. So, and
Yeah,
I don't,
me
but
too,
I
good
don't,
point.
I don't want to have to give up my walls.
Yeah, that's why I don't have the shattered space ones. I was like, I'm gonna get shattered space, and I turned everything off, and then I was like, I can't live without walls. I turned
Right.
it all back on again.
I know. You're just like, oh well, I guess I'm not gonna have them. So
Yeah, I'm like, and I love an achievement trophy, but not as much as wall.
right. So I
And
started a new
also, if
game just to get. I started a new game with nothing, with only achievement friendly things, just so I could get the last achievement I had to get. It was
it's the last one.
the one where you had to be kind of a bad guy and get contraband on a planet without getting caught. That was my last
Oh, I got
achievement.
that one early.
Yeah. You're like,
All
oh,
the
that's the
crime
first
ones,
one I
like
got.
straight away.
No, the first ones I got were all collecting, you know, items. Anything that
Yeah.
you had to farm off a planet or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Those were all the first ones I got.
If I have to pick something up, God, that's like done.
I think I literally, like, I didn't even go to the, I had Basco follow me all around Crete, not going to the pirate thing. And I think I literally got an achievement for collecting like rocks or something before I even finished the freaking tutorial. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm that big a nerd.
Do with these games, like you get in, and the moment you're not following someone, you can do what you want. It's like, I'm gonna go pick stuff up now. Remember Fallout 4? I was over encumbered before I even left like the vault.
Oh, me too. My gosh.
Can't pick all of that up. Fine.
Oh, you can pick up this
I'll like
cape?
dump all of my excess. And as soon as I finish dumping all my excess, I'll be like, oh, and then I'll pick up another piece of crap. Like, can't stop.
Yeah. That's the thing I lose experience points on, is I just have to I need to be able to carry a
Okay.
metric ton of stuff, basically. So
I need to be able. Like, I play like Stalker 2, and I'm like constantly like literally crawling back to any base where I can deposit my stuff. So I'm like, I can't leave this broken gun. I could sell it for like 2 coupons to Ragman, so it's worth it if it takes me half an hour to crawl these 5 meters to his place. It's a sickness.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is you can play Bethesda games and be a low-key hoarder without the smell or the, dirt in your own home.
True. And I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing low-key about it.
Yeah, really. That's true.
When I was playing Fallout 76, and I was like, do I need to get Fallout first? And like, unlimited stash. I'm like, yes, I do then. All right. And my stash
Right.
is still full. I'm like still overflowing with stuff. So I'm like, I can't let that interesting looking head in a jar go to waste. I need it for reasons. One day I'll need it.
That's funny. Have you been back since they did the update to the building?
Update.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a chance to build yet because it's gonna involve like I gotta pick a camp to kill.
Yeah.
And
that's tough.
that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also trying to get the pink kitchen from this season because I have one character that is Ken, and all of his houses are like pink. So now there's a pink kitchen. I'm like, all right, that's gonna be the thing. It's gonna be the pink kitchen for Ken's dream house. So I'm like, so close. I think I'm like 2 pages away from the pink kitchen, if that. So I'm like, so close.
So fun. All right. Well, thank you so much. This was so fun.
Thanks for having me on.
Anytime you have something new coming out and you want to tell people about it, hit me up and we'll definitely do this
Yeah.
again. So
I will do, because as we established before, I'm not always great at telling people what are in updates, like those doors that were added by better buildable walls and doors, and no one knew where they came from. I was like, oh yeah, I added that. Sorry.
what's so funny is I'm like,
I will.
wow, it's like Christmas. You get something new.
It's always something new to click on.
So
Well, thanks for having me on and showing me your awesome ship. I love your ship that you decorated with the empty halves, and that makes me actually want to go and decorate my empty hab ship after all.
Oh, well, thank
I
you for
keep
giving
opening it
us
up.
such cool stuff to put in it. I mean, because I
Yeah.
love those
And
lights. I use those lights to, like, decorate
oh
stuff. I
god,
love it.
yeah, they're gonna be on everything because sometimes I just want lights.
Yes, and I think Briarshade will agree that any more pink and purple furniture that you want to add to the game
Oh
that we will enjoy.
yeah, I do not need to be. My arm is like does not have to be twisted to add something pink. I'm like, add some pink lights, you say? Okay,
Oh, Briarshade just said, please.
okay, more pink lights for everyone. To be like Oprah, like you get a pink light, you get a pink light. And I'm
Yep.
gonna get the Xeno Master one, and I'm gonna make a heat leech my friend. And oh
Yep.
man, I'm so excited for
Oh
that.
my god, I can't
Like,
wait to have
excited.
Gary as my follower. I'll just have I mean, because this is the thing. I don't know if you I like to, maximum irony. So I literally had 3 pet terramorphs and did the entire UC quest with my 3 pet terramorphs, which,
Those are different. They're friend.
yeah, they're maximum irony, have a pet heat leech and 2 pet terramorphs, with you at all
I
times.
need the heat leech. I want to see if I can find a way to make it edible. Like I kept trying to pet Gary and I couldn't because I'm used to petting the cat in Fallout 76. So I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
I can figure out a way to make him petable. Like I'm like an animation activator that he carries around. I don't know, but the moment if I ever figure it out,
Oh,
we're gonna pet Gary.
when we have like the tools for animations to to
Oh
make
man, we're
animations,
gonna pet all the
just
things,
look out, man. Look out. Oh my gosh. All right.
right? Everyone's gonna climb in those sleep crates and pet a heat leech. We're gonna be living our best dystopian space nightmare.
That's right. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna send my audience off to somebody. Let's see. Let's see who we can bless with this fantastic audience. Someone I'm following. Someone who is. Oh, Grimstalker's up doing Starfield. Yay! All right, we're gonna pass you off to Grimstalker.